think we'll get a heavy dose of that today. Trying to run the ball.
All right, here we go,
Good
man.
throws, smart, easy.
How we doing? How we doing? Let this populate a little bit.
Are we live yet or not yet?
Yeah, man.
Oh, well, hi, everybody. Sorry.
Yeah, we here.
That's what I don't know.
Hey, guys.
I don't know anything.
You know, this is a professional production we got going, guys.
Steelers with the ball early, guys. We're just watching Naj on second down run it. 2 runs in a row with Naj. I feel you're probably going to get a little dose of that today. Heavy dose of run. Let's see Mason's first third down. Let's see what the call is going to be. Oh. Hear the feedback. Good. Okay. Empty. You got to bring him back, aren't you? No, going to stay in empty. Ball snapped. Third down. Going to a second, third option. Get north. There you go, Deontay. Oh, and go. Nice. Smart. Second, third read. That's something that, you haven't seen from other quarterbacks so far, is working around in the pocket. Go for read 1, read 2, find the third option. And then a good move by Deontay. All right, guys, we're a little late getting started here today just because we were setting up the 4 o'clock time. We weren't quite ready for the 4 o'clock, but we're back. We're live. We're going. I'm here. Spence is just fixing some things. Ball snapped. Another run. Jaylen Warren's first run. Oh, good spin move. Good stiff arm. First down. Physicality, that's going to be a key today. When you go to Seattle, this is Seattle's last home game of the season, too, so they're going to want to put on a show for their fans. I think they're in the playoff hunt. This is a nice test for the Steelers going on the road, because if they happen to make the postseason, they're going to have to go on the road. So, see what happens today. There I am again. There's 12:25. Okay. I know, third and manageable. That's what you want to get. Oh, no, that was first down. There you go.
I should go away, huh?
You're still good?
Yeah.
Okay.
We back.
Hey, we go.
There we go. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year.
It's
Second
New Year,
almost.
not New Year's, right? I heard somebody be telling me New Year's. I'm like, I think there's only the one year.
Screen.
Throw it away. Okay.
Guys downfield, they might call that one. No? Okay. Always makes you nervous when the quarterback has to hold on the screen because you're worried about guys getting downfield. I tell you, with the early game, Baltimore really putting a thumping on the Miami Dolphins, maybe the second best team in the AFC. I know that it'll be interesting now next week. Does Baltimore rest their starters because they've clinched everything? Will they rest their guys? That Steelers win this one. I think they got a good chance next week. Might just sneak in. Third down ball snap, Mason back. Moving around the pot. This is not his strong suit, but.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, he got a bounce first. Oh, they called out of bounds. Hey, Bodie.
What an effort, though, dude.
So that's going to be. So that's what That's what you're going to get here. The difference in quarterbacks and stuff is that you had an opportunity here for a little bit of a scramble drill, scramble kind of thing, and that's not necessarily Mason's strong suit. He can do it, but it's not his strong suit. Where he can sit in the pocket and throw it a little bit better, go from read 1, read 2, read 3, which we saw earlier in the series. That right there, I think both Mitch and Kenny might have been able to scramble and run for the first. Not saying Mason can't do that, but it's just not. He's gonna do a good job keeping what we call keep our eyes downfield when we move, when we scramble, looking for the pass down the field. Interesting call here. Looks like Coach Tom was going to go for it on 4th down. I didn't see the field position.
You like that?
Well, Bodie's got big eyes over there. You like that call, Bodie? Maybe? No? He says no. Well, I guess see where they are on the field, too. They might be – I want to see it real quick because they're just showing Pete Carroll.
I need to show Pete Carroll's shoes, man. Let me see those.
He has nice ones on?
No, he always got those.
Sneakerhead?
He got those the Monarchs.
Oh.
You knew exactly what I was talking about.
Field position. It'd be a long one for Boz. Show me. All right, there's 10 seconds on the play clock, guys. 11:30, 4th and 5. That's a long one for Boz. You're kind of in that. I think Boz can make it, but you're no man. It's probably a good call to go. Unless you want to pin him back. Oh, they brought the house.
Got him. Oh!
I'll tell you what. That's some really good coverage by 27 for Seattle.
Yeah.
Because he could have very easily PI'd there.
Yeah.
And he did a good job of look. They're showing the replay right now. Doesn't touch him. Hand last minute. That's really good. Looks like George asked for it to go over the top. Like he wanted a deep ball.
That's what I'm going to ask you.
It's what I'd like to see off the ball. If you beat him off the ball right from the get-go, that's probably a good place to put it over the top. But again, we talked about this earlier in our show. Is as you start throwing those back shoulders, defenses start playing it too. It looked like that guy maybe was prepared for the back shoulder. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're thinking, okay, with George, we're thinking back shoulder. So,
Yeah, I was trying to see how close.
Hey, Michelle Rosenthal, Happy New Year's to you. She sent me a text.
Oh, so you said New Year's? Is it New Year?
Happy New Year. New Year.
Yeah, is it plural?
Oh no, she said Happy New Year.
Okay, because I've heard people say New Year's.
It's gotta be New Year.
That makes the most sense.
New Year's.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I'll probably say New Year's like 4 more times.
There's no doubt. Yeah. There's no doubt.
Yeah, so that was going to be my question on that play.
Sneak in. Bodie's trying to sneak. He keeps getting closer and closer.
Bo, you want a mic? What's up, dude? Trying to get on this mic? What's up? It seemed like George had to slow down to get that. Obviously, you make the point of the back shoulder fade, but is he asking for that over the top?
Well, it kind of when you do this, it kind of means, hey, throw it out there for me. I'd love to see I'd love to see a replay.
You're saying it's all predicated about
where the defender is on the release. So on the release on his release, if he beats him right away, he's like don't. We always say if he's even, he's leaving. So if it's even, throw it over. If he hasn't quite beat him over the top, then you can back shoulder.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to go back because maybe there's a safety over the top, leverage, things like that. But listen, we know how good George is at it. I just think it's maybe telling the DBs ready for it too.
Yeah, I'm interested in Seattle's decision to just go one-on-one with him because I'm thinking you're going to 4th down. It's going to George. I thought for sure it's going to George because they're not throwing to a tight end. That would have been a great time to throw to a tight end.
Yeah, it looked like, again, I'd love to see the replay of it. It looked like they were bringing, not necessarily the house, but bringing a lot of bodies. So I thought the Steelers did a good job picking it up, which leaves single coverage or less defenders in the back. So, it's definitely a risky play, but they must have known something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that would be, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be a great time for a tight end to go run 5 yards and turn around.
I agree, unless you left your tight end to block. Knowing that a tendency is when you're at that field goal, what you call field goal fringe, they might bring pressure. You might want to leave a guy in. So, again, without seeing the replay, it's hard to know exactly.
I'm just going to biasly say on every play they should throw it to Pat.
Yeah.
Man, why did they throw it at the Pat? Man, where's my Fry Moose jersey at?
This is going to be interesting. They talked earlier that Joey Porter Jr. is going to follow DK around.
Oh yeah, dude.
That'll
you like
be
that?
Great. I do. I love it. I love the physicality. It's going to be awesome to watch. Seattle just attempted to throw it to him. Got bad at the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be fun to watch. This will be the most physical test that Porter's had to face so far, and so it'll be neat to kind of see how it plays out.
What kind of gloves he got on, you think?
Probably didn't listen. Someone asked Terrell Austin about my comment about the gloves, like I was being like I made like he's got to do this. No, it's just the thing that we used to talk about.
No, but I feel like that's not even that's not a critique. Deal. That's a thing that
it's not a critique.
Well,
what if he wore different gloves?
Did the media? Like,
I don't know how big but they asked him.
Yes,
what do you think about Ben saying he should wear different gloves?
That's the problem.
Like, what are we talking about?
Man.
He said I think he said something along the lines of like we should just practice better technique. Well, yeah, I get that. It's just a little.
Yeah, but the gloves help too.
It's a little sneaky thing
Yeah.
that you can do. Offensive lineman, defensive lineman, you can all do it,
right?
And help create. It's just little tricks of the trade. That's all. All right, ball's getting ready to be snapped here on third down. Ball snap now. Short drop here.
Get him.
TJ.
Get to him. Get to him, Al.
Come on, make the tackle. Good gang tackle.
Yep.
That's a good job by everybody.
I felt like Alice got back there quick.
Catch it. Move it. Let's go.
How you guys doing today? You guys doing all right? Good to see you all. You guys got any New Year plans after this game? Let us know. Let us know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Why throw deep on short yardage downs? Well, George, that's a great question.
I'll tell you what. Did you watch the Baltimore-Miami? George asked, did you watch the Baltimore-Miami game? It was 4th and 1. They threw a 40-yard pass to Tyreek Hill. When teams are expecting short, there's nothing wrong with throwing it deep.
Especially when you got Tyreek Hill.
We used to love doing it. We used to do it with AB. I mean, we've done it with all the receivers. It's just, it's a great technique. When people are playing the sticks, going beyond the sticks is not a bad play. Now, maybe not every single time, but it's not a bad play.
But that's the thought process. It's like they're guarding for the sticks. Why not take the shot?
Yeah.
So that's probably why, George. Doc Holliday, you want me to ask Ben if he could fly to Seattle? I'm going to go ahead and
Can't make that one, sorry.
Don't think he's going to be
able, like Star Trek, like beam me up.
I bet you Elon Musk probably working on that right now.
Probably.
Elon, where's it at? If they made that technology, though, we're at commercial break right now, guys. If they made that technology like a teleportation technology, are you trying that for real, though?
No, not unless it's like guaranteed.
Well, I mean, listen, flying in an airplane ain't guaranteed,
but
but
you
like,
know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
you're not gonna be the first one.
Hey, listen,
yeah.
We got this. You want to try it?
No, I'm not gonna do
No.
that. Like, it's not a laughing matter because unfortunately people lost their lives. But like that submarine that went down. You know what I'm talking about? It was a whole thing.
Teleportation.
No, teleportation doesn't really exist unless it does, and I don't know about it.
Yeah, I don't know about it either. Okay.
But you would. How many successful teleports would have to take place in order for you to feel comfortable doing a teleportation?
A bunch.
Like hundreds, thousands.
Thousands probably.
I'm still
and it's like everything else. Like you don't know what it's going to do to you down the road.
Right.
Like
that's true.
we talk about like this COVID.
Yeah.
And people are talking about what's COVID going to do, but we don't really know what it does 10 years. Like what it's like if you had COVID, how's it going to affect you 10 years from now?
Right.
We don't know. It's like
so teleportation is the same thing as
like
COVID.
Flying is not going to do anything to you 10 years from now. Obviously.
Well, we know that now. Now we know it's cool, man. As long as it's pressurized, then we're good. So that's
people. We are in commercial, so we're not just talking about this during the game.
No, today's episode is going to be brought to you by the future company that creates teleportation.
That's right.
Royal
Brent
Caribbean
says I need to do some fly fishing in the Pacific Northwest. I have done. Does Alaska count as the Pacific Northwest?
That's up there. I think
like
at that
really
point,
Northwest. It's not even that anymore. I've done some fly fishing up in Alaska, Brent. That was some of the best fly fishing we have ever done. That was so much fun with my dad and my uncles. But not like I've never done it like in the Washington, Oregon. I know there's a lot of great fly fishing out there. So
we should go. Let's just wrap this thing up and head out there. And if we get close to the stadium and you want to just, I don't know, go in there and throw some footballs to some receivers. But when was when did you guys play last in Seattle?
I only played there once.
Okay.
I don't remember what year it was. That actually got my final stadium. That was my final stadium. You know, they say you played in every stadium.
Yeah.
That was my final one, or whatever you want to say.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Obviously, since then, like Oakland's built in Vegas. I never played there, but at the time, that was my last stadium.
Did you play in Candlestick?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Cool.
That was my very first NFL game I ever went to.
It was Niners, growing up.
Yeah.
All right, little move in the pocket early.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
no! Wait, what is that? Wait,
dude,
I don't even know what to think of that. Wait a second. Wait a second. He caught it,
bobbled.
It looked like initially I'm like the sun, it looked like the defender could have made a play, but then it looked like the sun got in his eyes. Like, he's maybe not. Okay, Deontay has it. He stepped out of bounds. Oh
no!
It just. Well, they're going to look at it, right? Because it's a turnover. Is there any chance he stepped out of bounds while he still had the ball?
There's a definite chance, bro, but that didn't look.
That was one of the most bizarre things I've seen in a long time.
What are we doing, y'all?
Oh, we're ahead. Sorry. Usually we're behind. Usually we're 4 seconds behind. Sorry.
Mo said, party at Ben's house after the game? Well, actually, yeah.
There is a party at our house.
Yeah.
Oh, you see the balloons? Yeah, there is a little. It might say he stepped out. They're telling Deontay to put his helmet back on. Maybe he was out of bounds before he lost it.
Dude. That's
crazy.
It seemed like a really good throw until that happened. Did he just not catch? Like, what happened there? He just bobbled it?
Ready to go up. Tell him to get ready to go. We'll see what happens. Like, you guys maybe saw the replay or something before us. We haven't seen a replay yet.
I feel bad, man, because Tay's not going to be able to live that one down.
I just don't know. I mean, that's just so weird how that happened.
Yeah, it seemed
like you can't. It's not a drop. I mean, people are saying drop. No, it wasn't a drop. He caught it, and it's like I don't know if he tried to maybe that 12 make a move with it or like how it happened. But
the 12th man got to him,
transition,
bro.
That sneaky 12th man got him.
12th man got him, man. I don't know. Let us know what y'all think, man. Was he out of bounds? Was he?
I'm with you. Whoever I just read it. Sorry, commercial.
Yeah.
I hate going to commercial break during review. Like, I want to see the reviews. Like, I want to see it too. I'm with you guys.
That's why we're watching the game. Fox is to watch the game. So the Holy Ghost, yeah, man. The Holy Ghost.
The Holy Ghost got him?
Is the Holy Spirit a Seahawks fan?
I don't know about that. Ryan's calling me. Hey, I'm doing a live podcast right now.
Out of bounds. Are you calling
Right
that,
now.
or is that what they said that?
All right, bye.
Was that
Right.
RT? Yeah. He's like, "Oh, you're doing that right now?" Yeah, man.
Yeah, right now. We're doing it right now.
Don't act like you're not watching it, Ryan. We know. Hello, Waynesboro, Virginia. It did seem like his heels were out from the brief replay.
They're calling it
I
out?
don't
I don't want to watch the people that are giving us feedback right now because they sometimes get it before us. I want to see for myself.
It did seem like his heels were out, but again, we only got to see it one time, so I'm not.
Yeah, it did look like he was out, but was he possessing was he touching it when he was out?
What does that mean?
I think if you're out, I'll call reverse. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
So if
There you go,
he's
folks. So you were right.
so if he fumbles it and then steps
Here
out,
we go. You gonna tell us? Yeah. It's automatically dead. So his foot's down. He's touching it. There you go. Wow, how lucky is that?
at that spot though.
Yeah. I see in the background Fredo. So it's tight ends coach. Fredo's awesome.
We got that's a break. That's a break, boys.
Okay. All right. So we're back at it.
Let's keep that ball secure next time.
Run. You see it right there. Let's see this. I don't know how
There
to
you
see
go.
how
Hey.
there you go. I don't know what Seattle's defense is like against the run, but
Yeah. Did you get a chance to look at anything over there on their side? I know nothing
I
about
don't either.
Seattle.
I don't know anything about them right now.
I know obviously they're players, right? You got Lockett and Metcalf over there.
Yeah, on offense.
Geno Smith's been playing decent.
Yeah, they won a game, 2 games. I mean, they came back and won last week. I think at Tennessee against a not a great Tennessee team, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, like I said, it's a home game for Seattle. It's kind of like obviously it's their last home game of the season, fighting for a playoff spot, I believe. So you should get this should be a good test. I'm gonna
Some people are saying that don't believe that Seattle's defense is particularly good at stopping the run.
Okay, well
Does
then
it make sense?
Well, let's see a heavy dose of it then. Maybe some good play actions then. Get it moving, get some play action. Yeah, Drew Lock, thank you. Drew Lock played a couple games ago and actually did really well for Seattle. I thought,
Yeah, and they took him out.
are we sneaking this or what
Right.
are we doing? Tush push.
Yep.
Going over top, like jumping over the line on the tush push as a defender does nothing because you have no momentum. You can't jump over and grab a guy and pull him backwards unless you're Troy Polamalu.
There's only one guy in history that can do that. They get that?
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
That's what you like. Yeah, look at that. So far, what you like as a Steeler fan is There's 7. The clock right now is at 7:35, 7:34, and the Seahawks have had the ball for 3 plays.
Mm-hmm.
You're possessing the ball. You're taking time. You're moving it down the field. Obviously, you're still in their territory, but you're doing what you want. You're possessing the ball. You're getting first downs. The RPO here. Oh,
Look, he got enough time to make a sandwich back there.
You go.
Bub.
That's good. That's good pro. I wonder if that was a little play action RPO. There's no lineman downfield. That's a good job. Almost like a little tight end screen or something.
Oh, Devin's over there.
Devin Bush.
I feel like Mason had all the time in the world back there, man.
But he didn't try and extend the play too long. Didn't like it. Threw it away.
Mm-hmm.
Some people love that. Some people want you to kind of, hey, let's try and make something happen. But
yeah,
you don't know what the play call was. It could have been a tight end screen, and the receivers were all just down the field running off. So, all right, 2nd and 10.
I'm a fan of any option that gives you another chance.
Yep.
I mean,
draw play. Oh, yeah, that's going to be big here.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Nice. Good.
Dude's
Good play
beast,
call right there
man.
on
That
Sully.
dude's a
Good
beast.
play by Sully. Now you're back in third man. See, this is why Steelers are saying ahead of the chains. Third and manageable. That's what you want. Good draw fake there. Pop up. Do it again. Oh, he almost fumbled. I don't think he got that one. His feet. You see his feet give out from behind? Look at that.
I don't know if
see
he
his feet.
slipped or what happened
short.
there.
Well, go for it again.
Send it, Tomlin.
See, this is where what do people want to do? Right now your defense, they haven't done anything. I think you go for it, but if you punt them and pin them back, you got a chance to. Because if you don't get this for some reason, you're going to give them the best field position of the day, obviously. Oh, George is over there arguing with Eddie Faulkner. Give me the ball. I don't know that's what he's saying, people. I'm just
Speculating.
Yeah. I'm just joking.
So is it really as loud as they say it is there?
It's very loud. Did it again.
Got him. Yeah, he got it.
He's leaning now. He got a second effort.
He got it.
Oh, that guy, the top guy's going to be really close. He's kind of limping in. The official's limping in. It's taking him a while.
Come on, man. You saw him get it.
The official just pointed. He didn't have to measure. I don't have to measure this.
You saw him get it.
Came off to the side. See, I think he had it. And then he falls forward right there.
I feel like this is the first time we're seeing the Steelers aggressively use that play this season. Why do you think that is?
Mason's a little bit bigger. Maybe they see something in the line. Maybe the Seahawks have a smaller line up front. Hard to tell.
Because I feel like it could have been this effective all season.
Well, I mean, some teams use it and make it very effective, right?
Mm-hmm. Go, Naj. There you go, Naj.
Good run.
Get through, Naj.
See, there we go. Again, we're getting ourselves in manageable second, which gives us manageable third downs. Here's where I take a shot. Second short, you got it. You'll have, if you don't get it, it's going to be third down and short. Take the shot right here. Hard play action, maybe a little boot. Go up top and give your guys a shot down the field.
Who are you throwing to, Pat?
Well, I would like I mean, again, I don't know the Seahawks defense. I'd love a hard play fake, try and get a tight end down the middle to see if they have split safeties, but have ability to throw it outside. See, we're running the ball. We don't have any receivers. I mean, we got one. They just want to get the first, which that's fine. I want to take the shot there, but nothing wrong with getting a first down.
I feel like, man, I don't remember the last time I've seen us start this early. Maybe maybe the first post-Canada game when Kenny had that drive. Well,
we're doing a lot of running, right? We're running it. We're throwing the screens. We're taking our shots where we get them. At some point, there's two philosophies. You either keep doing this until they stop it, or at some point you got to take your shot down the field. Single high, safety showing it. Right now is 10 seconds on the play clock, guys. 4:10 in the game. There's our shot. I'm taking a check down. Oh, yeah, they're going to call a flag on it, I think. I thought it might be on us for not getting set. We'll see. It's on our sideline, so our coaches could have talked him into something too. Let's see what they say. It looked like the tight end kind of didn't get set, but
what we got here?
We're waiting for the call. Here comes Sean Hockley. There you go. There you go. Shift. Told you.
Man.
I didn't quite get set. I think I played this game.
You played this? You played this game here?
Madden.
I knew. I see. I thought we were just two bums watching. You're a secret guru.
So he's got
this whole time.
So So they called on Pat. Pat's got to get over. It looked like he was trying to get up on the line, and the ball was snapped. So watch Pat come across here. So you got to get set for you have to get set for a tick. They just didn't give him a second to get stopped. I don't really anyone to blame on that one, really. It was a draw. There we go. That's what you want right there. That's how you get your yards back right there.
Man, I feel good watching this, man. I feel like we're playing with a level of cohesion that I haven't seen in a long time.
It's.
I wouldn't even say a long time. That I just it feels more consistent. I think there's a level of inconsistency that we've had, but it's fun to watch today. If we can stay with it.
Yeah. Look, 10, 19 plays, 3. I mean, we're going to end up taking this whole quarter. Going empty. Here we go. Going empty, see what they go to. Out there, a little bit of zone here on defense. Cover 2.
There you go. There you go.
A high ball, good catch in the sun.
How demoralizing is that on a defense when you take an entire quarter and they're just out there for? I mean,
yeah, it's awesome. I mean, as an offense, you're just like, this is what you want. I mean, this just makes you feel good. Now you'd like to get some points on the board. I mean,
sure.
You can have the ball all the time with no points. That doesn't do anything for you. So what I would say this: if we end up getting 3 points at the end of this drive, Seattle's like, okay, good job, guys. If we score, they feel worse and we feel better. We feel bad if we get 3.
They're not stopping that run.
I mean, that's the most. That 2-yard run right there is the least that we've got on a run so far. I mean, that's just we're just pounding them. All right, guys, there's 2:10 in the first quarter. Just to update you on the time. 2:05.
What are the odds George puts up a game like that today?
No,
they're looking at him today, but
listen, that he had a career game last 195 yards. I mean, that's. You got 1-on-1 up top, though.
Jeez.
Touchdown.
You see Jaylen's cut, bro? Did you see his first cut, bro? What?
That is how you end a drive.
That's a bad man right there.
Ending it the right way
Come on, Steeler Nation.
First blood.
Let's go. Look, watch this cut. This man said, whoop. He said, nah.
Jump cut.
Whoop.
Oh, yeah.
Whoop.
Good damn Morgan. Look at that. Good damn Morgan blocking George Pickens. That's awesome. Great work.
That was so clean, work, bro.
I'd keep watching this. So that right there was our offensive set was set to run. We brought the extra tight ends in. We had one receiver out there, and they played up to stop the run. Single high, 1-on-1 on the outside. You've got to come back to that same formation and take your shot 1-on-1 down the field. Come back and take your shot.
He said.
So
he said. Someone asked what you're drinking there, Ben.
I don't know.
We don't typically do beer sampling on the live stream because we're here for like 3 hours, but
Founders, 4 Giants, Tropical Treasure. I think we did this.
I think we did.
Tropical Hazy IPA.
But we do have some. We might actually get through some today during the show because we have some that we got to hit that you guys have sent in that we're excited to hit. You know what we should do?
What should we do?
The Hawaiian ones.
We don't have our special.
Oh yeah.
Special get-ups.
You want me to get it?
Actually decorated.
Oh, so I can't.
Take that
That's
off.
a decoration. It looks good.
Actually decorated. Right. And you see the bottle up top in the middle. Decorated down too.
That actually looks
like Xerxes.
Yeah, that looks like it belongs to Jack Sparrow.
Yes. So anyway.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, we're looking at a bottle of that's Crystal Skull, right?
That's Dan
Aykroyd's thing, and it's got like
shell necklaces.
Yeah, shell necklaces wrapped around it.
Because we got like a hand, like 6 beers plus some like you can't. Those aren't called lays, I don't think, right? The ones that have like the shells.
I should know. I know they have a name. I know, dude.
What are you doing? The basically that we're talking about those necklaces that have like the shells. They look like some of them look like Buckeyes.
Yeah. You want me to grab them? Or I can put them back. Or is it like Indiana Jones? If I move it, something's gonna happen.
Happen. And so anyway, we got them sent in from a fan from Hawaii, and we were going to do the beers from them, as well as wear those. But they're not. We don't know what they're called.
I should bring like
puka shells. Does that sound right?
No. I should bring some lava lavas, bro.
They're all saying puka shells. Yeah. But I don't know. Anyway,
yeah,
but we have it.
I'll Google
we
it.
have some different like cool things from the fans in Hawaii, which we were going to just do a whole kind of like show on. So maybe we'll get them out or talk about the beers or do something. I don't know.
No, it's not puka shows.
No, it's different.
They're
and we
what-
might not have
they're
done a
what
good
I
job of
thought.
explaining it to people. So sorry.
Yeah, there's
Trying to see something real quick. Sorry.
I know there's a name. I have a bunch at my house. That was clean, bro. I don't even know that Jaylen got touched. I feel good.
He said, I feel good. We're going to get them.
I feel, dude. It's gonna be a. Yes, Andy. That's what it is.
What?
How do you pronounce kukui? No, yes, that's what it is. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's what it is.
Thank you, Andy.
I know I had a name.
No losing seasons.
Come on,
Coach
come on,
Tomlin.
Mike T.
One more. Keep it going.
So, is that something you are acknowledging throughout? Because you ended your career like that.
I said that was one of my greatest accomplishments.
You felt
'Cause
like
I
that?
did,
You're like, yeah,
obviously,
man.
he's done 2 without me, and I did
Right.
2 without him, or 3 without him. I feel like that, because that, to me, that's what you should be judged for, is winning.
That's yeah.
And I mean, obviously, you want to win championships, and I was fortunate enough to get 2 of them. But to be able to just win, Pickett.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta pick that, bro. He had an interception last game.
Watch Alex drop into coverage. He was down there with
Very lucky.
him in the hands.
Oh, DK's open.
Yeah.
DK's open.
Look at Christian Kuntz. Look
Oh,
at my
he didn't get
boy.
off the ground. Look, 25 never really got off the ground.
Look at my man Christian Kuntz. Christian
Dude, I'm sorry, but Rowe didn't get off the ground.
Yeah.
He turned around to jump, and he really never jumped. All right, guys. They just snapped the ball on 2nd down. Come make the tackle. You got to break down from the outside. Outside in. That should have been a 3-yard gain.
Got
You
Miles
got
Jack
your,
back
you
out
got your
there.
pursuit coming from the inside. Keep him inside. Pretty good company there, Coach Tomlin's keeping.
Yeah, for real.
If you're not watching the game, they're putting up most consecutive seasons without a losing record. Tom Landry with 21, Belichick with 19, Coach Tomlin and George Halas are tied at 16. So he can move into 3rd solo.
Stay blue. You want to see the live stream setup? Yeah, it's not as impressive as you might think. It's
What'd
pretty.
you say?
The live stream setup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if that's something you want to see. I can
Big 3rd
break it down
down
for you.
here. Good catch. See, right there, that's just like, if you're Seattle, you're like, we can get it. We did.
Yeah.
We can get a 1st down.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're keeping the thing going.
That's crazy. It's the end of the 1st already, bro.
1st quarter. We're going to get done to this. Someone wrote New Year's. No, this is a good. By the time we'll have be done with this game and have time to set up for the party tonight.
Yeah.
New Year party, New Year's.
We'll live stream the ball drop. Psych.
Yeah, we're gonna stay here and just keep live streaming all
Yeah.
night. All right. I'm guessing that's the end of the 1st quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds on the game clock, so good. Hey, listen,
Yeah,
that's as good as a start as you could hope for. If you're the Steelers, you came out, you established a run. Established some dominance with physicality in the run game. You're up 7-0. You've possessed the ball. I'm sure going into the Saturday night meeting that Coach Tomlin has, and even the pregame talks that he wants to give, things that were talked about: protect the ball, physicality. This is me just guessing from being around a little bit. Physicality, and trying and dominating. Well, they've kept hold of the ball. We got lucky on one on the sideline. We've dominated the run game, and that leads to physicality. Everything you've seen right now, like when you're able to run the ball that we've run it, and you stop them, they just got their first down at the end of the 1st quarter. That's called dominating the game, dominating the 1st quarter. So I think that's you couldn't ask for anything better right now in the 1st quarter for the Steelers. Got to keep it going though.
How how are you making adjustments in between quarters? I know in halves you have more time to do that, but if you're seeing something, do you have enough time to do anything?
For sure. Yeah. Like right now, the offense can be over there talking about things. Okay, hey, listen, right now we're running the ball well. We're going to keep running the ball. Mm-hmm. You're not going in and say, okay, we're drawing up new plays, but you're going to talk about, hey, you're going to sit down with the coordinator, with Sully, and you're going to say, okay, these are things we like now. Because right now, the O-line coach, the tight end coach, the running back coach are all on the headset. Hey, right now, this run looks good. Hey, right now, this looks good. Hey, right now, this looks good. Or we haven't done this yet. Like reminding, sometimes coordinators have so much going on that they can forget about certain plays. And that's very common. But every coordinator I've been around has been that way. So it's not like it's some guys are different than others. By the way, my boy Tyrone Wells just said, go Seahawks. Tyrone, you should be ashamed.
Wow.
Everyone, Tyrone Wells is one of the singer-songwriter greats. I mean, he's awesome. If you don't know his music, go check him out. Tyrone, if you're watching this, boo you.
Beautiful voice. Terrible football fan. Yeah.
Anyway, so coaches, coordinators will forget things like, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. We talked about this. Oh yeah, we talked about that. And so those are the kind of the adjustments you make in between quarters, even in between series.
Yeah.
Don't forget to call this next time, or say you want to see a formation. Hey, we haven't shown them this formation yet. Let's show this formation and see what they show us.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd like to see him come back to that heavy run and that heavy run formation and take the one-on-one shot. So,
all right, here we go. Start of the second.
Let's get the boys home on the outside.
12 minutes on the play clock. Ball just snapped.
Oh, yeah.
Back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, night.
Oh, my goodness. How does that happen? You don't see that very often.
Oh, my goodness. Who else?
You don't see that very – I mean, like –
check that
turf.
Do
we need to check something? I feel like
banana peel.
Like,
what's – hey.
I'm like in shock and awe now. If you don't know what we're talking about, TJ Watt just had
I will say this.
a sack, and he –
I know it's hard to believe, but he is a human being.
He is human, but my goodness, not by much.
He had him.
That's just
he's barely human.
That is not what you said. We're just in shock because that's TJ.
That's all right. He'll come back hungry. Watch.
Yeah. How about a sack fumble? Ball snap. Now they're going to run the ball.
Inside.
You got to stay outside.
Get him.
Get there, Alex.
Good effort.
You got to stay outside. Force it back in. Yeah, interesting. So today going to church, by the way.
Yeah.
Which we talked about this earlier. Church was awesome today, by the way. Jeremiah did a great job. What'd you call it? What was that word you said?
Eschatology.
Eschatology.
So eschatology is the study of the end times, and
he talked on that, which can't be an easy topic.
It's not. No, it's not. But what he did do that was really good is he explained why it's not an easy topic, and I think
that was awesome.
That's pivotal.
Yeah. But my point of saying that is there's got to be a flag.
See, you start talking about the end times, and then the freaking Seahawks.
Well, what made me think of the end times was TJ Watt missing the sack.
That's
weird.
Jesus coming back. All right.
And the reason I was thinking about TJ Watt was going to church today. I know every church is different. Our church, you can kind of wear whatever. It's very relaxed and whatever. But so Bodie put on his TJ Watt jersey that he got for Christmas, and then he comes down to my bathroom. He's like, "Dad, do you think TJ has some shoes like this? They're like black and gold dunks, high top dunks." He goes, "Do you think TJ has shoes like this?" I'm like, "Yeah, probably." He goes, "Okay, I'm going to wear them because I want to be like TJ today." And I'm like, "All right, buddy, it's all you." So he was TJ Watt for church today.
Yeah.
So,
is it ever weird your kids having other favorite football players than you?
It's cool. Even when I was playing, they liked other people more than
me.
So.
Yeah, but it's that like in my mind, you think about now I have daughters. They always just root. One will be here in March, but the other one just roots for the Steelers. She hasn't done a difference. Who? But you imagine that's my favorite player. But when you're one of the players.
Yeah, I mean, listen. When I was still playing, my kids loved Patrick Mahomes more. All he scored way more than me. I was low on the totem pole.
I can do that, guys.
I was low on the totem pole. Trust me, they were trading cards for me.
Yeah. Okay. So they came back and they answered much quicker than I wanted them to.
Yeah, for anyone that wasn't watching, they just scored. If you couldn't tell by our we're ignoring it.
Yeah, I'm trying not to talk. Let's talk about eschatology again. Obviously a huge chunk play and a couple decent runs. Hopefully that doesn't continue to happen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron. Did you have a cold? I hope you feel better. Miss Aaron's got a cold, so she's not doing anything tonight, she said.
Oh, yeah, she texted me.
Oh, I'll be back. I'll be back.
All right, so not great.
What?
I said not great. But what's nice is that I do have faith in our offense based on what I see. I have faith in our defense as well. I think they just executed on a couple pivotal plays, man. What you gonna do? What you got? Yeah.
All right. I kind of fell, but I gotta. While we're in commercial break, I'm gonna read this because this goes. What's wrong?
No, someone studied eschatology in college.
Oh.
Hey.
Wow. Where'd you go? Where? Like I assume you have to do that at like a
seminary.
Seminary, right? Or
there are other schools you can study it. I mean, depends on schools. I don't think you have to be a faith-based school to be able to study it.
Oh, okay.
But it would predominantly be in like a seminary. Yes.
Okay. Before this comes back on, this note has to be talked about. I know we said we don't do the beers, but this is called McConaughey's.
Hey, all right. Hey, okay. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
This was sent in to Hazy IPA brewed in Twisted X Brewery in Dripping Springs, Texas, a small town outside of Austin. It's a crafted brewery named beer after the actor Matthew McConaughey, who is an Austin resident. So they named it after him, right? Go. But the interesting part of why I have to read this, because one of my favorites. Okay, this person says, I'll explain. While I have the opportunity, can I request that Coach Danny Smith be considered as a guest on your show?
Yes.
Which you know we love Danny Smith.
Yes.
I believe his insight to the game would be of interest to your audience, and I agree because Danny is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to football because he's been around so much. He said he and I both grew up on the east end of Pittsburgh in a small neighborhood called Point Breeze. Danny's a few years older than me and probably has no recollection of me, but I remember him being a good guy and a great athlete. I can't confirm that Danny's ever a great athlete.
Great athlete, huh?
Danny Smith and I used to have all kinds of contests at practice and stuff, and I'd beat him every time, so he's probably not that great of an athlete. Anyway, love you guys, the show, blah, blah, blah. This is from Bill Scheib. So, anyway, Bill, thank you for the McConaughey's. It's a hazy IPA. Let's see how it goes. So, anyway. All right, Steelers are back. There's 5 seconds on the play clock. Ball snapped. Oh, good catch.
There you go, Mace.
See the bad thing about? Oh yeah, Jaylen, go. There you go, Jaylen. Still going.
Get through.
Still going.
Woo!
Feed him.
Jeez.
And it could have been more. Great job by Mason getting the bad snap, getting it down to him. Good job. First job as a quarterback. Catch the snap.
Jeez. If I was Jaylen, I'd walk over to their sideline to grab a drink. I'd walk over, pour myself a Gatorade, and say, "What? What? Is there a problem?" I didn't think so. All right, fellas. And I'd walk back on the field.
I'm reminding Tyrone, who's he said, he goes, "I only rooted for the Steelers because of our friendship." Got him. Good throw. Oh, no. Oh, no. Got out of bounds again. Okay, we fumbled out of bounds again. Jiminy Christmas. Good throw. Stay in the pocket. In a little corner route. So Deontay's going to run. I bet he runs a quick out route here.
That's terrifying.
Watch, here's the quick out route. Grab the corner. Take him up high. The guy thought he had safety help over the top.
Yeah.
My goodness. We got to be careful fumbling these balls. But he said I was he's from Seattle, like the Seattle area. So I'm a Seahawks fan through and through. I only like the Steelers because of you. So now I'm back to the Seahawks. I'm just reminding him of how mad he was when we met and that we beat him in the Super Bowl.
I feel like that'd be hilarious. Go out to one of his shows and be super bummed that you're there. Like, all right, well.
How are we losing yards like that?
Yeah, Max, quit fumbling. That's good advice. That's good advice. We should stop doing that.
We should stop
You're right.
fumbling. All right, I'm about to try this McConaughey's.
What else you got in there?
Good. Look at the fridge. I hopped it up so we could have everything.
I see that.
That's really nice. Not too hoppy. All right, ball snapped. Run to Warren again. His center of gravity, he reminds me a lot of like James Harrison, like an offensive James Harrison, where guys go to tackle him and they get high on him, but he can kind of get underneath of it. His balance and his center of gravity is really, really, really good. Good lower body strength. You want a bigger water? Those are like, can we get you a bigger water if you want? Okay.
Yeah, I probably would grab another water soon. The branding got me on this one. Look at this. Look how clean this looks.
Oh, we had to call timeout because the wristband.
Look at this.
There's some issues with the wristband.
Look how clean this is right here. Blackberry Farm Brewery.
There's a couple.
Wallen, Tennessee. A classic German-style Pilsner brewed with two-row Violetta.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm talking about. Malted from barley grown right here in Tennessee. Clean-looking can. I want to thank you guys again for joining us here. If you're new here, we're live streaming the game. Feel free to ask any questions. We'll try to get to them. Commercial breaks. You have questions for Ben, if you want to hear stories from his career, we throw those in during commercial breaks. But right now, it is second. There is 11:09, 15 seconds on the play clock.
Back to cover 2. They're going to go 2. They're coming down, man. Take a shot outside.
Get a mace. Oh, well, okay.
See, so I again, without knowing tendencies and whatever, so far, that's a couple times I've seen some single high man stuff. You've got to take some shots outside. You've got to run go routes, big posts. You see the safety at the top on the hash above Pat. Mm-hmm. He's going to come down and guard Pat. So he's got Pat. So everybody else is manned up. So either crossing stuff, like get guys moving and create natural picks, or take some shots. Or if you have play calls that have both things, like you have your underneath guys crossing and then outside guys running to go, you check the go and hit the crosser. So
is that when you're doing that as soon as that guy bites, though?
Yeah, as soon as he comes down, you know it's man, and you can start working everybody else. Like you start working. I mean, it might be that guy, but he's coming from depth. Like, so that guy's got Pat on the end of the line of scrimmage. What if Pat runs a shallow cross, like all the way, run away from him? He's got a 10-yard head start on him, you know?
Yeah.
If you know they're in man, now maybe, again, without knowing tendencies, it's hard for me to speak directly to it. Because maybe they're a cover 2 team and all of a sudden this play they went cover 1, you know? So it's hard for me to speak on it. But, yeah, those are things that you've got to have availability to do.
Yeah. Tony Calderon wants to know if you have New Year's resolutions for 2024. Are you a resolution person?
Not a whole lot. I'm just going to try and get myself in good enough shape that I could play again if I needed to.
Hey, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't think people talk about what you say on this show enough?
Right, that's right.
What are you doing?
We're giving certain radio stations in Pittsburgh like their whole show when they talk about our show.
Is that right? Where are you going to go play?
Blackberry Farm is a 5-star diamond resort. I must visit, they said.
Oh, really? This place?
Really? That's cool. Is it good, by the way?
It's delicious.
Awesome. So no, I don't really. New Year's resolution. No, I don't. Not really.
You're a pretty like disciplined dude as it is. I feel like if you have a goal, regardless throughout the time of the year, you're like, I'll set myself up to achieve that goal.
Does
the end of the year spur any of that kind of stuff on though? Like throughout the holidays, you're like, you know what? Maybe you think of something in November and you're like, I'm gonna do that for this next year.
Listen, holidays stink in the sense of like the amount of food and sweets that you can eat.
You the Grinch right now, bro. you mean the Grinch? Okay.
I love good food.
Yeah.
Which who doesn't love
that's
food?
True.
I love the sweets. Not gonna lie, just be honest. We're all family here. But I'll be honest, I've done a really good job of trying to cut them out and just kind of, it's as you get older in life. Spence, I'm gonna give you a little word of wisdom.
School me, man.
As you get older in life, it's a lot easier to put the pounds on, a lot harder to take them off. Just saying. That's
good, man. That's good.
You could have one bad weekend of eating, and all of a sudden you put 7 pounds on. But it's not you can work out for one weekend and lose 7 pounds. Doesn't work like that. Right? Y'all understand, right?
I did do that for your birthday.
Well, yeah, that
birthday. I legit gained 10 pounds in a week in your birthday for your birthday. But for me, like I'm a $190 soaking wet, so it's like it didn't do anything to me. So,
2015, Mario says back in Seattle, it was loud. Crazy loud. I got hit so hard in that game, it dented my face mask.
What?
My face mask got dented in. I got a what they call an ocular concussion that game. Where
like through your eyes?
Yeah, so I could see straight ahead my vision was fine.
Yeah.
But my peripheral was all like lights, like bright. So I could just see straight ahead. And so they wouldn't let me go back in. But I remember seeing my helmet when I got in the locker room, and it was like the face mask was dented. Not like crazy, like touch, but it was like they're like, we have to replace your face mask. I'm like, why? They're like, look at it. Like, oh wow.
Did you get to look at your neck? Like, what did your neck look like? But
I was fine. Thanks, Dr. Maroon, who is the best brain concussion guy in the world. But having him there was just like I had no idea. I'm like, he's like, how you feeling? Get there, TJ. That's got to be a hold.
Of course it is.
Oh, look at this. Look at the having him there. I was like, I'm going back in, and they're like, are you good? I'm like, yeah, I think so. They're like, can you see? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, are you double vision? I'm like, no, man, there's a little bit of light like on the outside of my thing, but I just thought it was. He's like, no, but you can't. I'm like, why? He goes, that's called an ocular concussion or something like that.
Yeah, man, you didn't know that? How many concussions do you think you had?
I don't know. Because I'll say this. I know people that you think we're getting off topic a little bit here, but we're just watching them go right here. Anything. So, by the way, there's 10 seconds on the play clock. It's 1st and 10. Seattle's got the ball. Ball is snapped. Play fake.
Oh, go. He got through. What?
Man. So concussions. You know, the hard part about that is what I've learned throughout my years, especially being around some of the greatest head trauma doctors and Dr. Joe Maroon, Mickey Collins, Dr. Nkonkwo, all those guys, is I always thought a concussion was when you are knocked out, like blackout.
Sure.
That is still, it is a concussion. But there's other, like, even if you just like hit and you're like, ooh, I'm a little woozy. Big run by Seattle guys. Oh, he's still on his feet. Cam downfield, he missed that one. Surprising. Even if you just hit your head and you kind of like, woo,
yeah,
it got me a little bit. I'm okay though. And you don't have any memory loss, you don't have any blackout, that is considered a small concussion.
Really?
So that's I didn't know that early on in my career.
So you couldn't probably gauge. I mean,
yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, these guys are getting concussions. I'm not going to say every play there's a concussion, but in the terms of like the medical terms of concussions and like you get dinged, you get your bell rung.
Yeah.
Because I used to think like getting your bell rung was different than a concussion. No, it's the same thing. So I don't know.
I mean, anyway. Yeah, there's definitely potential for it on every single snap.
Oh, that's a false start. 2 guys moving.
Yeah, back it up, boys.
Back it up.
Back it up.
All right. 2 guys moving. That's on them. All right, so it's someone asked for some maybe can't. Some people said they can't see the game. It's 10-7. We're up. It's 8:26 in the second quarter. They just got a penalty, so it's 2nd and 8 now. And there's 8:20 in the second quarter. Sorry, game's moving pretty good.
You had some people ask for a basement tour. Well, that's it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the left side. That's the right side.
Oh,
what are we doing?
That's a first down run. Kind of the running back did a good. Oh, throw a punch. 2 punches were thrown. They threw a punch. We threw a punch. They always get the second guy. Did they get anybody? The ref's saying, "Be careful." No. I love when refs do that. Be careful. I'm gonna throw one on you. Be careful. Boy, fired up. Sometimes you don't want to get guys too fired up. I always hated when guys would talk trash. Let's see what happens here. Sorry, they're showing a replay, people. He's a good hesitation there. Put his foot in the ground, got north, and then something happened where he's laying on him. Still laying? I don't know what happened.
Oh, great replay. Thanks, Fox.
Yeah, he cut it off early. I always hated, especially linemen, when he's a big boy. That's a big boy running. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I want to get to this story. When guys would talk trash to defenders, he shoved the ball in his face, and then he punched him. They're showing replay of a little bit of a scuffle going on. Ooh,
why are people punching people with helmets on?
It's the dumbest thing. I used to yell at Pouncey all the time. Yeah. Pounce, don't punch him with a helmet on. You're going to hurt your hand. At least punch him with your left hand.
Right. I don't care.
Okay, sorry. When guys would talk trash to defenders.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on. I'm the one back here holding the ball about to get hit, and y'all are talking trash.
Right.
I'm like, stop talking trash to people.
They're coming after me, man. I'm the one that's got to get hit.
I mean, I would talk to trash too, and sometimes it's fine, but I'm like, don't get that guy. Don't go get Ray Lewis all fired up
Like, no, I'm like, we're gonna have to buy him something. We're gonna have to buy him a watch just so you don't take my head off.
All right, guys. So it's
right?
10-7. Miles looks like he's a little hurt. Actually, the whole medical staff are on the field. Who's hurt now? Joey Porter Jr.? Is that JPJ?
That's what it looks like.
I see the 4.
Joey.
So, so right now, guys, it's 10:36, second and 10s, 10 CS, Joey. Maybe he's got something in his eye. Doc Bradley, come on now, get out there faster. You know Doc Bradley's going to take extra good care of Joey Porter Jr. You know why?
What's that?
Both Penn State guys. Bradley likes to take care of the Penn State guys more. Okay, so it's 10-7, guys, second and 10, 6:36 and then at the first half. Seattle has the ball on the, 15-yard line, 20-yard line.
Mike wants to know where Chef Evan is. Probably at home.
Yeah, Evan, are you watching this?
Evan's probably at home with his
Evan, if
family.
you're watching this, you better text me right now, and if you don't text me, I'm going to be mad. Yeah, ball's on the 11-yard line. There's no chance Evan's watching this. He's so, glued into the game.
I was going to say he's probably playing video games, but not during a Steeler game.
No, he's glued. There's a big cutback hole there. I saw that. Oh, good trip up 94, because that might have been a touchdown.
Yeah, we do need a pick six there, Speedy Matt.
Pick six, yeah, that would be amazing.
So you're saying there's a chance.
But this is big third down here, guys. There's 6:10 right now, 3rd and 6. Hold them to a field goal, and you're doing just fine. Let's see what they do here. I didn't see if Porter came back on yet or not either.
I hadn't seen it.
I assume you're going to go. No, they're going man.
You got Pat Pete still in safety. I like that.
Oh, they rolled to the short side of the field. That was crazy. False start. There you go. Even better.
Yeah.
We got 3rd and 11. The score is 10-7. Lieutenant Mack.
There's 5:52 on the play clock.
And that's the game clock.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant to say. Listen, no one's expecting me to get most
Christian
things.
rapper.
Is that what I am now?
Yeah,
I've been called worse. Yeah.
Okay.
What if you have
getting ready to come back
5
in.
minutes on this play clock, man? You good? Just take your time. Just think about it.
looks like Joey wanted to come in the game, and they stopped him.
Really?
Yeah, and he didn't look happy. Get home, Sack. How do they have 2 guys? They have 2 guys in the same spot, which is usually disaster. But it should give more defenders there, and he sneaks it over our defender's hand, and they get a touchdown. Let's see this again. Oh, Pat Pete got way up. 1. Yeah, he's in bounds. 2, 3 feet. Yeah, he's in.
So they're doing something that I thought Cincinnati would have done.
Who jumped here?
As I feel like
Pat
they're
Pete
picking
couldn't get
apart our linebackers and our secondary. Because we're signing people, bringing people up. I thought Cincinnati would have
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you take advantage of a team that's got either young guys, new guys, inexperienced guys? There's a lot of things. That's smart football.
That's all. I didn't understand why Cincinnati wasn't trying that. I'm glad they didn't. But that's frustrating, dog.
Okay. That's all right. Here we go.
But we scored on
every possession.
Yeah. Except one.
Did we punt once?
We went for it and didn't get it. No,
we got it on the second time. No, yeah, you're right. The first one.
Yeah.
You're right. So, yeah.
It's all right.
That's it. As a quarterback, there's nothing better than I've gone into locker rooms at the end of games, and punters have been like, hey, Ben, I did nothing today except hold extra points. Okay, sorry. But not sorry. Like, that's the best thing you can do as a quarterback.
So, hey, man, you still getting paid, though, right?
If the punter doesn't punt, it's the best day as an offense.
Yes.
So,
all right,
anyway, sorry, Press. I like you, Press, but that's try not to let you.
Are we buddies because Brian Paytoner wants to know, are we buddies because of a Bible study or something like that with the church? We're in a small group, but that's not why we're friends. Yeah, but
actually not even friends, but
yeah, we are contractually obligated to be here.
It's part of our our sponsors.
It's our sponsors. But no, I wasn't a ball boy. I did.
Ball boy.
Yeah, someone asked if I was a ball boy. I was not a ball boy. I did photograph your last season.
My last season, every game.
Yeah, every game.
That was cool. Well, it was cool for.
It was cool. No, it was cool.
The end result was cool. You might not think it was cool with the cold games and stuff.
Yeah, you know what was the most bittersweet one was your last one at Heinz, because that was so incredibly cold.
Yeah.
And we were there for hours afterwards.
Ever.
I remember freezing, thinking, "Oh, he doing a whole lap. He about to go this whole. He went to the whole
I
lap."
realized it was a long way.
You got a good solid,
Couldn't make it.
and then you're
all
like, all right.
People were standing there and they had their hand. They wanted me to do it. And I was like,
Yeah, sorry guys.
I can't make it.
Yeah.
Favorite teammate of all time. You know, that's like saying like what's the best song of all time or the best move, like the favorite. Like you can't just pick one. But I would say like any of my linemen probably. I love my guys, but if I had to pick, I'd probably say Pounce and Heath Miller. You know, it's just guys I'm close with. And
You want me to write the headline? Ben hates all of his teammates.
Except Pounce and Heath Miller.
Just kidding.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I do. I did see someone talk about Joe Flacco, and Al Villanueva, Ramon. I mean, I can go through the list of guys I love. I mean, I love those guys. But Joe Flacco, what he's doing is amazing. It gives all us old guys some hope that we could maybe do it.
This old guy.
But I'm happy for him. I've always respected Joe, enjoyed competing against Joe, great competitor. And what he's doing right now in Cleveland at his old age is crazy impressive. So, Joe, good for you. Keep it up, even if it is in Cleveland. Yeah, Baltimore first.
Hey, Queenie. My cousin Paradise says, Dice, what's up, brother?
You actually have a family member?
Yeah, man, my cousin out in the Bay Area. And so his lady Queenie, she's MMA, fought for Bellator.
Oh.
You don't want to mess with.
No.
You don't want to mess with.
No.
You don't want to mess with either one of them. What's up, guys? Miss y'all. Love y'all.
Flacco he's a player.
So so what you're saying is you're gonna pull Flacco and
All right, here we go. First down.
Speaking of segues.
Ball snapped. All right, we're going to come back to running the ball. It's smart. Get back to doing it. 2, 3, 4 yards. We need to go down to Seattle gets the ball first in the second half. So it'd be nice for us to go down and score here, kind of, take this whole 5 minutes. Go down and score. Get the lead. Yeah, it would be awesome to see Flacco go into Baltimore in the playoffs and beat them. That would be crazy.
The NFL game makers are like, let's make this happen. Who we got to get to lose?
How do we make that? You got a little boot action.
Here you go, Mason. Roll out. He's going to go for it.
He's going to run. Okay. All right. I like that play call. I like getting a little movement. I like.
How big is Mason? He's 6'4"?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 3, 4, 3, 2. 5'10"? I don't know.
4'11".
Yeah.
And a quarter.
Sully changed the play quickly. Last minute, just changed the play. A lot of respect for Sully. Love you, Sully. Look at all the Steeler fans out there. There were a lot out there when we played. They're the 13th man.
Yeah.
No, Mason's not 6'5". He's not the same height as me, I promise you. I'd say 6'4". He's tall. Yeah, he's 6'3", 6. Oh, low snap again. You know how hard it is as a quarterback. Get there, Pat. There you go. No, go. There you go, Pat. Rumble. There you go. There you go, Pat. Move. There you go. Get him the ball. Feed the beast.
Yes, sir.
That's the way.
Handle your business, Pat.
Hey, we've talked about that before. As a quarterback, it is nothing harder than looking down, catching the ball, and wondering where to throw the ball.
Good job, Mason. There you go.
Well, Mason Colgate. Oh, no.
Pat said, yeah, throw me that ball.
Mason to Mason. Get it up.
It's a couple Masons, man. Couple of Masons.
Trying to snap and there you go, Pat. All right, guys. Sorry, there's 3:35, 3:34, 3:33. We're getting close to field goal range. We're on the 44 of Seattle, but we're gonna run it here with Naj. Oh, outside run. There you go, Naj. Hang on to it.
Get through. Come on.
Hey. Seattle's soft right now in the run game. Seattle is soft in the run game. Keep doing it.
Naj said you're coming with me.
Keep doing it. It's good to see Naj get one of those and not just Jaylen. Yeah. Outside. Good blocking. Good job. Good cutback right there off of the Hayward block. I just keep doing this. You got 3 minutes on the clock. Just keep using all the clock. Keep running it. even if you kick a field goal with no time left, you'll take it. I mean, obviously you want to score, but there's 2:45 guys. I would just keep running. Ball's in the 21, ball snapped. There's your run again. There you go. 3, 4, 5 at a time. Just keep doing it. Keep running it. I think Mason's looking good, looking fine. I haven't seen any. I mean, it's hard to break down the film, but I haven't seen any mistakes. I thought he's handled some bad snaps well, managed the game well so far. Got 134 yards rushing. I mean, again, we talked about this last week. When you don't have to do much as a quarterback, that's what you want. You want to manage the game. You want to hand the ball off, take your shots when you have it, and when you've asked him to do it, he's done it. And so I think he's played well. And I'm telling you, if the Steelers win this game, I would stick with Mason in the last game. So I know it's going to be asked.
Yeah.
And I don't know, obviously, playoff scenario. I know a lot of the teams that I think we needed to lose today won, so I'm not sure if how much that hurts us. I'm kind of, out of the loop in terms of what the playoff scenarios.
Yeah,
when you stop playing, you stop worrying about the.
I felt like I had a good idea of it going into last week. Everything's changed today. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not.
What is that? What does that quarterback situation look like if we win out with Mason next year? I know Kenny's your draft pick, and they'll
go back to Kenny.
Well, that's interesting to me because I think Kenny's a good quarterback. Yeah. I know people are very like hot and cold with it's a week by week league, right? So, but is it become a competition, or is this a, I don't know what Mason's contract is, or is this a let me get taped for another?
It does. To be honest, like this game is a business, right? And you drafted that guy in the first round. You can't. You know how hard it is to say. And I'm not saying this. I realize as I answer this question, I'm going to have to keep putting my words in here so that people don't take this the wrong way.
They're going to anyway, man.
I know.
It is.
You're gonna have to stick with him, even if you don't want to. Because you can't make quote unquote make that mistake of drafting him in the first round, because that's what it looks like. If you don't play your guy, you want to do everything you can, even especially at quarterbacks, even at worse or more extreme or more under the microscope. Like if you have a first or second round a little bit, but first round guy,
yeah,
in almost any position, you got to give him every opportunity, because if you look like it's a bust and you didn't make the right move, that looks really bad.
Sure, you almost have to give him time to make that ROI positive. Be like, all right, let's.
That's what I think. I mean, that's Kevin Colbert's last draft. I mean, that's the only thing the reason that you could maybe
because that GM's not here anymore.
That GM's not here anymore. But you can't just not go back to him.
Yeah, listen.
I don't know. You're right too. I don't know Mason's contract situation.
Is Mason trying to stay here? It makes sense if he's in the system this long and he can fight for something. But at the at the same time, like, I don't know, man. Kenny got one game after Canada, right? And then he got hurt in the next following game.
Which is going to be interesting because, what are they going to do at coordinator? You got to see, are they going to bring a new guy in and give him a year to do that? I mean, there's all kinds of, or is it going to be this guy? Like, what's going to happen? I don't know, in terms of all that stuff.
Dog, that's the nicest weather I've ever seen in Seattle. Yeah, I've been to Seattle a bunch of times, and it's never been that beautiful. Nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would love to see Kenny get back in there and just give him a shot the ball. I mean, Mason's doing, he's picking it up well. Like,
the other thing though, like, and people on here probably know more about Mason's contract than we do, but the other thing you have to really consider and think about is, or that's kind of going on here, is Mason, if he is up and he goes and plays this game and plays well and wins, and goes next game and plays well and wins, he is now like, okay, he's playing for him. Like, I might get a contract from another team. Maybe not to be a starter. Maybe it is. Maybe to compete for a starting job. There's some teams out there that their starting quarterbacks make you kind of scratch your head sometimes.
I see that probably the most likely scenario, especially what's been going on in the quarterback market over this year, bro. Like, so we got a couple people in here saying,
it might be here too. It could be here where he's like, hey, listen, y'all need me here. But I know Mitch has another year. So what do they want to do? But anyway, that's a lot of talking on that.
I know people are just saying it to cap that the Mason signed a 1-year deal, so he'd be free agent after this.
Okay, so he's right now he's playing for his.
He's updating his resume here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And maybe it is. Maybe he competes next year to be your starter. You give him a 1-year deal maybe to compete with Kenny, push Kenny. One of them is your backup. again, they're going to give Kenny the job. I'm just telling you how the business works. That's my opinion.
Well, I'd like to see Kenny like
empty. I love the empty.
Yeah, I like to see Kenny get like a
stick route. Perfect. There you go. Put Deontay in the slot and let him run those little quick routes. That's something we hadn't seen either in a while.
Dude,
you got to look at this. Put those two on the same side. See, this is what we would do when we would go no huddle and like we were kind of lining guys up. I'm like, hey, put our best two guys over there. Usually it's a running back and a receiver on that two-man side. Man, put your two dudes over there. And now they better put more than 3 guys over there. That's I love that concept. I'd go back to that over and over.
You could say what you want about Deontay, man. I don't know. He's probably one of the best to make that cut. Stick that foot in the ground.
In and out of breaks?
Dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is Kenny dressed today? I don't know.
No. I just saw him on the sideline. Which I know I heard this. I'm hearing it. That he was a little like he said he was ready to go. Okay. And so obviously coach decided not to do it. So
either decided he was not ready, regardless of how he felt, or just stuck with the hot hand. Those are the options you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
All right, so we got the NFC wildcard race on the screen now. Looks like Seahawks still in it, Rams still in it, and Eagles.
All right, there's 13, 12 seconds, 10 seconds on the play clock, guys. Run it again.
Yeah, get through. Get through, Naj. Get through. Oh,
he might have got in. Oh, the ball came out, but the ball had to come out by the ground. Touchdown. Wow. Great effort.
That was the most violent touchdown.
Great effort. See, they're going to rule the touchdown, right, so you can review it. Great effort.
Get up, man.
You did leave him 1:32, though.
Dude, that is wild.
All right, they're reviewing it, guys. We're looking to see if anything was down. No, that's a touchdown.
Dude, somebody need to put a gold chain over Naj as soon as he gets to this. Dude, that's wild.
Unless like the hip pad hits the ground first. Right there.
I don't know. What do you guys think, man?
You can't overturn that. You can't overturn it.
What do you guys think?
Can't overturn it. Rule of touchdown. There you go. It doesn't get any better than that for the Steelers, right? Listen, young buck, you got to get out of there, young buck. Got Broderick Jones trying to fight people.
I don't see. Yeah, you got to know your limits, but I like the rookie doing that.
Not a field goal. It's just extra point, man. You don't even.
I like the rookie doing that. Like go.
That is awesome. Like it doesn't get any better than that.
Call stands. There you go. Yep.
It doesn't get any better than that because you just scored right before you answered their score. You went down before half. Now you're going to kick this extra point. You're going to have a 3-point lead. But again, and there we go. So you guys are asking me about like Mason and this and the other. He didn't have to do much. He made a couple nice throws, which is great. He's doing a great job of managing this team right now.
Yeah,
you're running the ball well. The guys are giving you time. You're not asking him to do much. He ran that one for 2-3 yards. He's doing exactly what you want.
I think that shows me at least that's what you actually needed. You didn't need a dude. You didn't need like a stud. You didn't need a guy. You needed somebody to manage the talent you had.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing.
Right, and so I think Mason's doing a great job at that. But I think when you lose somebody who, for their career was dude, it's like, oh, we got to get dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's like if Chiefs lose Patrick Mahomes, they're like, well, where's our next Patrick Mahomes? Like, well, dude, you still got a lot of talent. If you manage it properly, you might not need to have, MVP there. Well, not to say these guys can't be, but it's like, hey, let's just get somebody to properly manage the talent we have first, and then work out like if they become that cool.
Yeah. The Bengals are whooping up on the Chiefs right now too.
Oh, getting a little fight.
This
throwing a little hands, catch a little fade.
They're throwing it. They're going to Jamar Chase because he was talking trash about them all week.
Yeah. Well, dude, you knew that was coming.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
Oh, they got to it.
He gave him all kinds of bulletin board material, but they're backing it up now.
Yeah.
It's funny because these are the games. We're talking about the Bengals and Chiefs that are playing right now. The NFL was like so excited about New Year's Eve. Yeah. We've got Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes, and then Joe's not playing. And
Jamar just came back.
Yeah. But I don't know what this game does to the Steelers' chances either. Like if the Bengals win, does this affect the Steelers at all? I just don't know if this game does anything.
I'm not sure, man. I'm so lost.
Maybe it puts the the Bengals in.
Maybe you guys can tell us if you guys have any insight on the playoff picture. What do we need to do to get in?
Win.
Yeah,
We probably win and get help. I assume we still need help. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
we have to take care of our business. If we don't win.
We want Chiefs to win. I'm hearing.
We want or need?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask Lewis Griffin here. Or Griffith. I don't know. I'm just.
Win. Yeah, you got to win.
Doesn't affect us. It's the Taylor Swift curse or the Taylor Swift jinx.
Jonathan Vilma said it. Tackling has been atrocious.
What do we need? Bengals win helps us.
Oh, Bengals win helps us.
I don't know. I don't know who I can trust. I feel like y'all need to.
Chuck. Boy, Chuck just sent me a text.
Oh, my boy H. What up, H? Good to see you.
How the Steelers can make the playoffs.
That's funny. Hey, H,
Chuck,
congratulations on your cards, man. Your cards took out the big birds. Congrats.
Yeah, how about that? The Arizona Cardinals going into Philly. All right, this is a big drive here for the Steelers. Seattle's got one timeout. If you can hold them to no points, because you don't want the double score. We talk about that all the time on the show. So we just need a stop.
Yeah, we need to turn up. We need our edge rushers to do what they do. There he is. Look at and we got Visor TJ today. You know it's a top 3 TJ.
Chuck, my boy Chuck said the Bengals game don't help anything. I guess that.
Charlie Batch?
No, my boy Chuck Nettles. Said doesn't mean anything. Oh, TJ.
Oh, again, that's a hold. I'm just calling it.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
That hurts.
There you go, 34.
That's one of those ones where Tyler Lockett's like,
You get up. You good? You get smacked like that, you got to pop up quick, right? You can't look like a punk.
You got to try. You got to act like it didn't hurt.
Yeah.
I used to do that. If I got, I would try to pop up, and I'd be hurt. You could be hurting so bad. And if you get up before the defensive guy that hits you gets up, he's got to be thinking like, are you serious? I just killed him. That. He doesn't know that I'm crying inside.
Crack my rib.
I'm hurting. All right, guys, 6 seconds on the play clock. Ball snapped. Come make a tackle. Good tackle.
There you go.
Call timeout, Coach T.
Have you seen that Coach Prime docuseries on Amazon? Dude, it's pretty good.
Is it?
It's pretty good. And he was telling a story where he got, you talking about your ocular concussion, he had an ocular fracture. Someone pulled his arm back and tackled him in. He's like, I got up, and he was trying to encourage his guys. He's like, if you get off the field, get off the field. Like, don't lay down. And he's like, I got up with an ocular fracture, and I went to one of my boys who I used to play with, was on the other team. I was like, hey, man, which way is my sideline? He goes to the left, just to get off. Yeah.
That's okay, guys. The ball, 10 seconds, 9 on the play clock. Ball snapped.
Get to him, Alex. Get to him.
TJ. Yeah. There you go. It's just a tackle, but it's all right. It's 4th down.
I'll take it.
That's one of my big, like, it's a pet peeve of mine when I watch games is when guys lay on the ground like they're, and this may sound awful, but when they're laying on the ground like you're like, oh man, they're so hurt.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you feel so bad for him. You're like, oh man, I'm praying for this guy.
Yeah.
And he gets up and sprints off the field. And I'm like, wait a second. What?
I thought you were hurt, man.
Wait, I thought you were
pray
down.
for you. Give me that prayer back.
Can you take prayers back?
Come on, man.
Good job, TJ. Wait, that's effort right there.
That man does not know how to give up on a play. He still might be committed to the same play. I know they blew it dead, but he still might be.
Just going, just running, chasing, going. See, you could be probably defensive player of the year, should be, and when you want to just get stats and this and the other. But that right there goes down as a tackle. Nothing really special other than a tackle, but it's effort. I think that's the play that guys like that make you just say like, that's why that guy's special.
Yeah.
Because he could have, I'm not getting a sack. I'm giving up on this play.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Yeah, I don't think players like that know how to give up on a play. You know what I mean? I think it's instinctual. All right, we got 36. What are we doing? We trying for it? We going to the half?
Got one. No timeouts.
Did we defer? How did we start? I don't remember.
Usually, like what we would say is usually you start with you have a drive starter and see what it does, like a screen draw. If you can pick up.
But are they getting it in the second half? Or
they're getting it.
Okay.
So if you can get some, like, let's just see what your yards do. If you don't get it, then you just take a knee and move on. If you get 15 or 20 on this play, you can. You got no timeouts, but you just kind of have a drive. Maybe throw a little screen. Maybe, a very simple play to just see what you can do. Let's see what they do here. There's your play, right? See, now he doesn't get out of bounds, so you're probably not going to do much after this. If he gets out of bounds and picks up 5, that's your play. I mean, you're gonna make an effort like you're going, but right now you just got to be smart.
Not the end of the world. You're up by 3.
It's not. You're up 3. They're getting the ball, but if you can get some points, great. But you also got to be. There's your check down. Now it's over.
Yeah.
All right, guys. There's 10 seconds left. He was tackling in bounds. All right, that's going to be the end of the half.
All right, Maxwell Miller, we need to win out and have Bills or Jags lose next week. Says that's straight from the New York Times.
That must have been what Chuck said.
So,
all right, well, that's a good first half, guys. We're up 3 at their place. They get the ball coming out, but I think that's a great start, all things considered.
David, I see your message from Erie. What's up? Shout out the homies, man. What's up? Okay. All right, we're heading into halftime here. This is a good opportunity, guys. Take some questions, some cues.
Yeah.
Or if you guys want to hear any stories from Ben's career, those are always, I feel like regardless of how long I've known you, there's always some like gems that's like, oh yeah, dude, that I didn't even think to ask you that story for your career because you played so long. I mean, you were there so long, so many years.
Long. So long.
Do you follow any other teams or players now, Ben? You grew up a Niners fan.
I grew up a Niners
right?
fan. Not really. I like watching the Niners because I think Christian McCaffrey's fun to watch. I like the Brock Purdy story. I just enjoy good football. Like even watching the Bengals and Chiefs thrown right now. Like I want to see Joe Burrow play because he think he's a good player. Patrick Mahomes is fun to watch. But it's just in general. It's just just watching good football now is fun.
Yeah. Are you able to look past like the playing rivalries? Like you're talking about Joe Burrow. Like, is it still hard though to root for the Bengals?
I mean, I don't root for the Bengals.
You just like to see them play.
Yeah. I mean, I just appreciate good football.
Yeah.
Right. I appreciate good players playing good football. So it's that. It's not necessarily I'm like, oh, I'm rooting for the Bengals today. Or I'm rooting for the Ravens. Or I'm doing this and no, like Joe Flacco. I'm rooting for Joe Flacco right now because it's a cool story.
Like everybody is. Yeah. Man. You know what I mean? That's
he's got his AARP card.
He's got his AARP.
I love Joe. I am really rooting for him.
How long was he in Baltimore?
I do talk to Jerome Bettis. Just usually when I'm beating him in golf. But,
I heard saw somebody. Justin, what's your favorite beers?
Oh,
favorite beers.
Beers, like and not like brand, like what
like
kind
type of beer?
Type of beer?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
Sours.
No way, dude.
I don't mind wheats.
No,
wheat
I
beers?
don't like that either. I feel like they taste like bubble gum.
I know. I don't know. I mean, I've started to really enjoy IPAs, as you know, if you watch the show. I enjoy just dabbling.
Fancy, man.
That's a ale.
Yeah. Here's a cool one. Thoughts on sitting starter as the last week if you already clinched a playoff spot by
tough
or
one.
by.
I know.
I get the business decision, right? You got to put your team in the best position, but as a competitor, how does that feel for you, man?
Yeah, I've been on both. I've been there. I've sat on weeks 7, whatever week it is at that time. Played on it. It's tough. I think for me, it always depended on how my body felt. Like, was I dealing with an injury? Was I nursing something? What position is the person playing? I would rest like a TJ Watt. A guy that you need to get healthy. If you have like some linemen that you got to, things like that, you got to be really sure of. But I think sometimes as a quarterback, if you're healthy enough and you can, almost treat it like a preseason game, play a series or two, just to kind of keep the rhythm going. How old is the if I'm talking about quarterback, is he a veteran of like 7-8 years? Is he a first year guy? So I think there's a lot of thoughts that go into it.
Would you, if you're Baltimore, would you rest your starters? next week against us.
Playing the Steelers.
Yeah. Well, because you mentioned this earlier.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we talked about this a little bit while we were setting this up. You said Baltimore kind of has it in their DNA to like ruin your party.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be interesting to see what they do. I would think that they'll maybe try and rest guys, maybe some guys. But I could also see them being like, you know what? All right, Pittsburgh's got to win to get in. We're going to try and ruin their New Year. So I could see them just like Harbaugh, like just being like, you know what? All right, Pittsburgh, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Take this. You know? So I don't know what's going to happen. The other thing too that comes into consideration sometimes is like a guy like Lamar. Is he the MVP this year? Like he's probably the leading, candidate right now. Do you put him? Does he play a little bit to like kind of solidify it? Like just little things like that. Does maybe a guy like T.J. Watt need a couple sacks to do something? Like sometimes guys sit out that game, and it can, obviously you're not going to get certain stats, but I don't know. I think it's just everyone's going to be different. I could see them resting Lamar. I could.
They still got Huntley.
They play a lot of guys in the preseason. I think. I don't know who their backup is. I don't know what they have.
I thought they had Huntley for a while. I don't know if he's still with them. Dude, you know what I heard this past week? I think it was Hines and James didn't make it to the next round.
They didn't make the next round.
What?
I know.
I'm not trying to take credit away from anybody who did. I believe, I'm sure they're all deserving. But what? That's wild to me. Am I online for thinking that? I don't know who else was in their categories.
Yeah, I don't know. It is. It's a tough thing, man.
It's only a matter of time, though, right?
You would think. You'd hope. I mean, I know both of them have been on the ballot for a little bit. This is James, I think, maybe second year. I'm not positive. Hines has been on for a little bit.
Yeah.
And honestly, at the end of the day, just getting in is getting in. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
People are like, first ballot. Like, dude, that gold jacket's the gold jacket.
Brother. It don't tell you.
I would think they're going to get in, but, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Have you been to the hall?
I have.
Yeah. What's that like?
It's cool. It's really neat. It's cool to, if you're the history of the league, the players that came before you that paved the way. It's just really neat. And then obviously to be players that I played with that are in there, and coaches that Coach LeBeau, and I think Bruce Arians is going to get in there one day. I think Coach Tom is going to get in there one day. So it's pretty cool. Coach Cower obviously being in there. Dude. So it's really neat to be a part of that, to be there.
When did you go?
When I've been there a couple times. I mean, when Coach LeBeau got in, when Coach Cower, we played a preseason game there, maybe 2 preseason games there. So I've never taken like the full like tour, like go and we've been through it, like parts of it, whatever.
I'd love to see that. Man.
Yeah, it's pretty neat stuff. So,
and I would imagine as a player too, you walking through, you're like, dang, bro. Even sitting back, after having your career, and you have. I think it's a shoe-in, but and there's to think like, oh man, I have the potential to be here one day. Like that's wild. Did that ever settle in? Was it like when you showed up where you're like?
Yeah, I try not to think about it too much, because it's you never know what's going to happen. But it's it's an awesome like honor to have the opportunity to get in there. So that's why we'll see. But I know there's someone I was going to say. Sorry, I know you're going to say something. But I would people were like, I see some people are asking questions about Mason or me having an issue with Mason. I never had an issue with Mason when he got drafted. I'm going to put it out there now. I'm sure people will love to run with this, but I didn't have an issue with Mason when he got drafted. I had more of an issue with the pick. We were a really good football team, and he was drafted early. I just felt like we could have maybe picked a player that could have helped us in the moment. We were still a team that was competing. I was not worried about him taking my job. That was not, I know some people probably thought that was not an issue for me. It was just, I felt in the moment that we could have drafted a position that, offense or defense, whatever, that could have helped us, not a guy that was going to be a potential backup.
Sure.
Maybe have the job in the future. So that's where I was more frustrated. It had nothing to do with Mason personally. And I, it wasn't anything like that. And obviously when Mason played for me, I was trying to help Mason as much as I could. And then he didn't want my help anymore, so I backed off. I was fine with that. And then Duck came in, and Duck asked for my help, and so I helped Duck as much as I could. So I didn't have an issue with Mason as a person. It was more I was frustrated with the pick because I thought that we could have done something more to help the team right then. So I just want to clear that up there for anybody that thought that we were, had issues with that person in particular. It wasn't him. It was more the pick.
Yeah, so, no, that makes sense,
anyway,
man. I think that's probably good for people to hear you clear that up, because I feel like sitting here, I'm like, I knew that.
Yeah, right.
Right, but
a lot of people do know that.
Like, oh yeah, people probably
don't know that.
And not only that, man, and even now, like, there's been some backlash. You're not rooting for him. Like, I feel like you've been very clear in rooting for him, but it is what it is, man.
Tony should play next week if we win.
Yeah. But again, I think there's a lot of conversations you and I have where I'm like, no, I know, like, you're pulling for dude. But we probably don't talk about it a lot.
Think, like, why are you so mean to Mason if you say that he shouldn't play next year? I'm just telling you how the business goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the one that I think he's playing well. I just think that it's, I just know the business of it. Yeah. I know who they drafted in the first round to be their quarterback.
Well, you've been there so long, you probably.
Duck is awesome. Duck was great when Duck came into play, because I did the same thing when Mason came. If I can help you in any way, I'm not going to step on your toes. I'm not going to come to you and be over your shoulder like, do this is what I do. Do this, this is this. I didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if I can do anything, I'm here. Whatever you need.
Yeah.
And I was there, and Mason used me the first game, and then he kind of backed away because he was doing his own thing, and I was completely fine with that. Duck stayed, and maybe that's why Duck and I still have a great relationship, because Duck was very, Ben, help me with this, help me with that. Like, what do I think? What should I do here on these reads? Come off the field, talk to me. So I just wanted to be there for those guys,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I think that's what you need, because those guys I always say that the backups were always there for me. They were always, I couldn't have done what I did in my career for as long as I did without the many, many guys that helped me along the way.
Yeah.
From Duck to Dobbs to Landry to Mason to Charlie, Byron, Bruce, Vic, all those guys. I mean, it's those guys made me who I was. So.
Yeah, man. Well, it's going to be exciting to see how they go forward in navigating their quarterback situation, because I do think Mason, in the 2 games that he's had, man, he's played really, really well. So, unfortunately, there is a business behind this that can probably serve some bias in making these decisions. But I think that any level of competition for a job like that is healthy. Fighting for it, man. Earn it. Like, if you that dude, go be that dude.
Yeah.
Talent and time. So it's cool, man. Well, I appreciate you sharing that, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
As we are moving forward, we take some more thoughts on Josh Dobbs being sent down to 3rd string. You hate to see it.
Hate it. But
you hate to see it.
I can't. I hate it. Love Josh. Still rooting for him, bud.
Any good Duck stories that you can share?
Duck's great. Duck and I were supposed to do some duck hunting in January, but unfortunately, with some stuff going on, I'm not going to be able to make it.
Yeah. Where would you go duck hunting?
Down in Arkansas, I believe.
Like with him? Like down there?
Where he goes, yep. Like, Duck, do you know how to call anything in? Duck's like a champion, like duck caller.
Yeah. Duck, who is Duck? Is Devlin Hodges.
Oh, yeah, Duck Hodges.
Former quarterback.
Duck. I forgot his name's Devlin.
Current fiance
Morgan, I'm
or
sure
no?
If Levi's watching, I'm actually leaving on Tuesday with Levi to go hunting in Texas. We're going duck hunting. I mean, not duck hunting.
Yeah, Levi wouldn't be duck hunting.
And deer hunting in Texas.
Why does Levi have such a low level of respect for duck hunters?
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't think it's real hunting.
Levi doesn't?
No.
Did he say that on the show?
He said it on his show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it he can't hit anything?
Because it's like a spray and pray?
Because he can shoot ducks with his bow, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, he's not bad at shooting a bow.
Yeah.
He's like the best in the world, like actually ranked. If you don't know, he has a great podcast too. It's called On the Line.
Mm-hmm.
On the Line.
He does a different one too. He's got a show called Bow Life, which is what we're going to film for.
Oh, nice. Oh, say what's up to Micah for me, man.
Oh, he's going to be there.
Yeah. I like Micah.
Yeah.
You should check out that show, guys. Bow Life. On the Outdoor channel, I think it is.
I think they're on Outdoor now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking my halftime. My McConaughey's was nice.
Oh yeah. What else you got? You want to do the right thing, and I'll trust you. I trust you. All right, Peyton wants to know thoughts on Lions Cowboys last night. I'll give my insight on it, just to get out of the way while Ben's grabbing some more beverages. At first glance, I felt like that was a Bush League call. I thought it was a Bush League call. And then, listen, I love Motor City Dan Campbell. I want him to win one. I think that story is one of the greatest we got going in the league as far as a narrative is. And that guy seems like a cartoon character to me. So I want him to pull. But why not just tie it up after that? Why not tie it up and send it into overtime? You know what I mean? Like, I felt like your boys been playing good. So hate to lose it like that, but you got all these like.
It was a bad call. The guy reported to the officials. Awful call.
Yeah, but what does that
Awful
do?
call.
What does that honestly do? If you botch it, nothing happens to you.
Would you? Okay, guys. Seattle just took the kickoff out. We're back. Sorry. Do you want a Great Notion blueberry muffin?
No, you lost me on that.
Tart ale?
You lost me on that, dog.
I knew it. That's why I
I'm
brought
gonna.
this one
Like,
for
you really gonna drink this one?
I am going to try. Oh, I'm going to try it.
All right.
Or Save the Sound Light Lager.
On that one.
I knew you.
Yeah, I knew you would, bro.
All right, guys. We're back. Yeah, I'm going to try this guy. Blueberry muffin. I like blueberry muffins. You don't like blueberry muffins?
I love blueberry. You know that. How dare you?
Did we do this?
No, is this
It
not?
smells
Let me get
like
let me get a
blueberry.
snifter.
All right.
Let me get one.
Hold on. All right, so
I'll give you some of this one too.
their first snap right there, guys.
What is
Play
this?
action.
Is this from Seattle? Save the sound.
Good tackle.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I thought it was like
Connecticut. Oh, I don't know. Save the world. It smell like right now, guys. All I'm smelling is blueberries. Yeah. So anyway, that Lions game was crazy. Like I thought after the penalty they were gonna kick the field goal, and he just keeps doing it, and it's so funny.
Why?
I
Yeah.
love
So
it. I don't know.
why not?
Because he's awesome.
Was that like a no? We're gonna show them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I assume. I don't know.
Get to him. Get to
Get
him.
him. Oh man, that guy's wide open.
What are we doing?
All right, so that's 2 straight completions. Looks like they're coming out throwing a little bit.
You want some of this?
I'll try it. Just give me a little half. You don't have to give me a full guy. Spell your computer. We know how you.
What are you talking about? I'm great at that.
Oh, that smells delightful.
Raul, don't drink beer from Seattle. Was it because we're playing them?
That's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just a light lager.
Jeez, bro.
Told you, it's only blueberry. How's your palate?
Sheesh.
First 10 ball snapped. They run it now.
Get there. Get
That
there.
guy
Get there.
hesitates when he runs a little bit.
Yeah, night.
A little hesitation on
Can't
him.
be that slow, bub.
No, get up off the ground there. Good job. All right, 2nd and 9.
Oh, you ain't drinking that whole thing, bro.
Someone said, Ben, you're like, am I going to like this?
You only drinking that whole thing,
I
bro.
mean, probably not. But it
Dude. Is this sour?
says it's a tart ale. Great Notion. I wonder where this is from. Portland, Oregon. Oh, their center goes down. Quarterback got to run over quickly, get some snaps with the backup center. Always makes you nervous. I'm telling you, as a quarterback, you get nervous when your center goes down. You're like, no, anybody but my center.
Anybody. I get it. These
I
two
mean
fools
that
are fighting
nicest
again,
way.
bro. These two fools over here.
Oh, the Bengals and Chiefs game fighting again.
Hey, Steelers, can you say hi to my girlfriend, Hallie? Hopefully fiance after tonight.
Oh, he just said
after
that?
the ball drops. Maybe she ain't watching this.
I'll say she better not be watching this.
If it's Haley or Hallie, it's
Congratulations,
phonetically
you guys.
it's Hallie.
Oh, Hallie.
Future congratulations on that.
Wow.
Awesome.
I want to show it to her after. Yeah, go get them. Good for you.
To you.
Yes. Steelers, you.
Good luck and congratulations. Play that however.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wish you guys nothing but the best.
I love love. You know what I mean? I love
love. I love Lamp.
I love Lamp. That movie's so good, dude.
So yeah, of course. Good luck.
That's some like movie stuff, bro. Ball drop.
Are you gonna like? I'm wondering if he's gonna like the ball drops and she turns to do it and he's down,
Yeah,
or is it
he's
gonna be like
down.
the ball drops and he's like, hey, by the way.
Yeah, what's the method?
Boom.
What's
I
the
don't know.
technique? What are we doing? What's
hi,
the game
guys.
plan? Or maybe don't. I don't want her to see this and like ruin it. I don't. And that would be the worst. If we're the.
Look what we got. A little special treat from the
whoa.
Bode.
Is this Pavlova?
It is. Colorful pavlova.
Come on, Ash.
Thanks, Bo. Ash made some pavlova for New Year's.
Yeah. Let me see if I can show this to the cam here, guys. Here you go. You can see
You guys don't know what pavlova is.
Do your Googles.
Ashley made it all night. It's look, meringue.
It's a
meringue.
Yeah, it's
What? Homemade. With homemade Cool Whip. So yeah, so she made the Cool Whip.
Is yours a different flavor?
No, it's the same. It's just food color. So we looked up. This is we could be way off.
Okay, dude says it's keep it spontaneous but nervous. Hey, you got this. You got this.
Nervous. Yeah, come on, man. You got it.
You got this. Hey,
it'd be just fine.
You good.
What do you mean nervous is if you're nervous, she might say no.
Yeah, in which case you give a little
nervous.
time.
But if you're not nervous about that, go get it, man.
And even so, lean into it, man. You got one life. You know what I mean?
Go do it. Go do it.
You got this. We bite and we just.
No, yeah. Well, yeah. Do you want silver? I can Bodie will get us some pork.
No.
So Pavlova's. So the colors.
Yes.
So this could be way off. It's the internet.
Okay, so you have.
It's the internet.
Pink.
Boy and girl.
You can see it, yeah.
We're
doing a gender reveal. Oh, we're doing it. Yeah, I'm down to that. I'll take.
So, all right, guys. Sorry, we'll get to the second. There's 15 seconds on the play clock. Ball is finally snapped.
We're talking about.
I'm talking about Pavlova colors.
This is what. This is what having a beer with Ben is like. If you're watching the game, if you guys ever wondered, this is what
it's like in the basement to have a beer. This is what we do. So we looked up the color of 2023. Like, what was the color of the 2023?
Of past year.
Yeah.
Whoa. What was
the doors. This.
Like pink?
It's not pink. It's like magenta.
Magenta?
That's what they said. Again, who
that checks out.
Who does this? And supposed color of the 2024 is that, which is called something else.
Teal.
But not teal.
Seafoam.
Definitely not teal. Seafoam. Ball snap.
That's dope.
Fake reverse. Oh boy, he got it right up on the. They're running. There's a first down. He's
cutting through crazy. Look at this blocker. Good hustle.
Receiver. All right, they're down. Bo, what's going on?
Oh, flag. Center back.
Bring it back. Holding.
Yep.
But where's the hold? If the hold's down the field, they're still gonna have the first. Spence. Oh yeah, there you go. If you guys don't know what Pavlova is, again we talked about it. Oh, Ash is trying not to get in the thing. This is like her sneaky way of putting. What is this? Just a. This is just the meringue drops. She made little. She's like
it melts in your mouth.
It melts. So this is like the little bite-sized ones she made for the party tonight. If you can see them. Punch throw. DK. Oh, what did they call the punch? They call the hold. Good job, JJ, not retaliating. So Pavlova is like it's meringue. You take a bite of it. It's crunchy.
Yep.
But then the best way I say is it's like cotton candy. Yeah. How it just kind of melts in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
But like just the melting part of it. The first and 13, you don't see that very often. So you eat something crunchy, and then all of a sudden, you got tackle, guys. And then it just kind of starts to melt in your mouth. So,
is this mint from your garden?
No.
Do we pull that from the garden? No. We do have mint up in our garden.
That's what I thought.
I know.
Dude, you guys are for real.
And then the berries, I mean, that just looks crazy.
Yeah, it's like.
I should pour some of my blueberry.
Yeah, it's like if you hear it, it's like hard, but.
Yeah, not so hard you can't bite into. It's not going to chip your teeth hard, but.
No, it's like a pop chip.
All right, so it's 2nd and 9, guys. Ball snapped. Pressure. Pick. Oh no, I thought they picked it. The guy was coming flying forward. Look, the guy's like hanging on him. He's trying to like.
He caught
he's
a flag.
So big.
Like, that wouldn't be.
You know what? I'm not going to push on him too hard. All right, big third down here.
Edward, you sent this in?
Really? They actually.
That's awesome.
He saw it?
Ed, it's delicious. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome that he's like watching this and saw his beer.
It's perfect.
I literally just went and picked that out of. There's a 6-pack over there. Thanks for the whole 6-pack. All different.
Yeah.
I just pulled the first one in the corner.
It's amazing. It goes great with Pavlova.
Ashley's covering for Evan. He is. Evan's not watching the show, which we need to just.
Someone asked what Ash's favorite beer or drink was.
Nope. Oh, there we go. Throw it high.
Yeah.
Missed him.
A little bad throw.
Get your elbow up.
Just a little bit of bad throw. It's okay.
What was the question about Ashley?
Ash's favorite beer? Does she have a favorite beer?
No, she doesn't drink beer.
Yeah. Drink?
She probably used to drink beer, but not anymore.
She have a favorite?
No. Oh, yeah, she does.
She'll like sample like weird ones. If we're like, hey, she got to
try this.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, it's awful.
Yeah, she'll be like,
but she doesn't do gluten.
That's right.
So it's hard to find beers without gluten. There are some.
There is a brewery actually right down the street from us. It's called Oryx. It's in like Bellevue area. All gluten free.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought we almost blocked that. Goodness. All right. That's okay. It's a good hold.
I'm still not worried,
Funky
man.
cheese. I would love to go to Switzerland again. I would love to take my family there. Ash and I have talked about that. Yes, we will get back there. That was one of the most beautiful trips that I've ever. Stop banging it. And actually, apparently, the blue leaves your mouth looking like cotton candy too. Because my Bodie's over there with cotton candy blue mouth. No, you're okay, right? But Bodie's messy eater. Stop banging the chair. Switzerland was unbelievable. So, Ashley does drink wine. She's a Pinot Noir fan. Low tannics, less headaches. Anyway, who am I taking tomorrow? Bama or Michigan? I am, as crazy as it sounds, I think Bama is a hot team right now.
Really?
I'm taking Bama.
Didn't they like squeak in?
I know.
But they had to bury Georgia though.
They're hot right now.
All right. Roll Tide.
Hold on, I meant just my.
You love them. You love Bama. How many bowl games are there?
A million.
We should have a football.
And nobody
bowl.
plays in them. Like watching that Florida State Georgia, I couldn't even watch the Florida State Georgia game because all those guys opted out.
Yeah.
And Georgia, just destroyed them.
Okay, but
by the way, what is the Denver doing? Like Russell's not playing, and they're just like. I know the Chargers aren't any good, but
what happened over there? Did he just get benched?
It's a weird. Yeah, he got benched because of the money, I think.
Really?
Yep.
Like an incentives thing?
Incentives, yeah. Like if he gets hurt, his money's guaranteed. So it's like we're gonna keep him from getting hurt. So what he should do is on the sideline, if a play comes over, they get rolled up.
What are you doing? I was trying to look at the iPad, and
I hurt my finger hitting the iPad thing.
I feel like it'd be like a Key and Peele sketch or something.
Florida State fan. I grew up a Florida State fan. I loved Florida State. I don't really care that much anymore, but I can imagine that was awful. It's a contract thing, and they're going to cut him. I understand what's going on. It's just crazy.
So do you feel any different about? We talked about teams sitting their starters in Week 18, or after you've clinched. You feel the same way about colleges sitting people for bowl games, opting out of bowl games?
I'm so torn on it because I understand why guys opt out because they're going to be like a first rounder or something like that. And you don't want to, guys get hurt and you lose money and this, that, and the other. So I understand and I get it. I just think I haven't really watched a bowl game yet because I'm not watch. I want to watch and see certain guys play. That's the fun of it. And, I don't know. And obviously so my question would be, and I don't know this answer. I'd love to I'm trying to think of the 4 teams playing, how many first rounders are there? Like, is anybody opting out of those 4 teams, like the 2 championship games, or is anybody opting out? If Drake May, a quarterback for Duke, for North Carolina, if Caleb Williams from SC, like your quote unquote first rounders or your potential first picks of the draft, if they were playing in the January 1 bowls, are they playing or are they opting out?
No idea.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know either. Bless you.
Bro, they got Cole Holcomb in there on the left tackle, on the offensive line. That ain't right.
No, not left tackle. Right tackle?
No, bro. He's out, man. He got his knee hurt.
Who?
Cole Holcomb.
But Dan Moore's still left tackle.
That's what I'm saying. They got the graphic wrong. They said Cole Holcomb was in there.
I was going to say, wait a second. That's Dan Moore. Oh, they got him on the little flinch. All right. So let's never go backwards on the first. Us.
That's delicious, as you can tell.
I know. I was about to go into Ashley, I just got done talking about my non-New Year's resolution.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you're good.
I don't know that I could have opted out of the bowl game. I know times were different back then. People were transferring all over the place, and NIL has become a free agent portal. And there's just something about being out there with your guys. I'm not saying this to blame anybody. It's just it would be hard to not play in my potential last game with the guys.
Yeah, but what if there was like millions of dollars?
There was on the. There you go. Good little sticker out. Little sticker out to Pat for 14.
Middle of the field.
Well done. I get it. People get hurt in those games, but
all right. So we got 10-16. 14 seconds on the play clock.
2nd and 1, run it downhill.
Get their notch. Get their notch. Easy. Light work.
First down.
Light work.
I'm telling you, this is what they have to do. They just keep running it, keep doing your thing. Problem is, Pablo, when you eat it so light, you think you didn't eat anything.
That's exactly how I feel right now.
I know.
People asking who our next guest is. I don't know. The Holy Spirit?
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. He's always here. We don't have one scheduled at the moment.
Oh, 1st and 10. Ball is snapped. Toss sweep outside. I like it. Mix it up. Mix up the runs inside, outside. Picking up 7-8 every time. You love it.
Seems like they're going back to what they were crushing him with early.
Oh, why wouldn't you? Just keep doing it.
How many teams have gone through with 3 quarterbacks this year? I feel like
there's been a lot of injuries this year from quarterbacks. So this is the year that the weird year for quarterbacks. Second and 3, 8:45 on the clock. Run it again. There you go. At some point, because you run the ball so effectively.
Get there.
Good stuff.
Come on, cuz.
At some point, you're running the ball so effectively, you have to take a shot.
Yeah.
You've got to play action and go down the field. You have to take a shot downfield.
Dude, Warren's an animal.
Come on now, like give me a play action here. Give me a deep one. I want a 50 yards in the air ball. What? Not a boat. He said not a pick. Yeah, not an interception.
Yeah, don't do that.
2, 1, snap the ball. There you go. There's a little. That's a mini play action. I want the hard.
There you go. Oh,
catch,
way to get up there, Tay.
Oh, get
Take
to the
that.
house.
Take that. Okay. Come on, cut. Here we go.
There you go, Tay. Great catch. Climb the ladder.
My man went up there. My man went up there.
But that's what I'm saying. There's your play. I mean, it's not the crazy hard play action, but there you go. It's a crossing route.
Dude, how is he wide open?
Because they went to a zone, tried to pass him off. The guy thought he was going to pass him off.
Yeah. Who did not do their job on that?
It's half the defense is playing man, half's playing zone. Not good.
Here you go, Tay.
Great catch. Good throw. Excuse me. Probably was in the mic way too loud.
Come on now.
Well done. This is a
punch us in, man. Punch us in.
Ball snapped. Run.
There you go.
Oh, the scrum. That's a touchdown.
There you go.
That's the touchdown scrum. There it is, Bo.
Yes, sir.
Great run. Great drive.
You know,
they haven't stopped us yet. They have not really stopped us yet. That's a 4-yard scrum push.
Look, he said.
Where's everyone coming? Here they come. Come
on. He
on.
said, you guys are coming with me. Come on.
Pass pushing. Naj is up in the air. That's all those guys. That's awesome.
That's a
great.
That's the weekend of Bernie's right there. He just carried on.
Hey, Bobby Wagner right there on the back side of that. He's a good player too. Woo!
Man, you love to see that.
Now we just need our defense get this big step up here. I feel like as I'm watching this game and we're halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah.
To me, it feels like I've only seen the Steelers with the ball. Like I haven't. I feel like the Seattle's never been on the field.
I feel the same. I would love to see that stat. What is the
the
time of possession?
Time of possession would be amazing right now.
Jeez, that feels good. That feels good. And you know what's nice, man, is it feels like every drive is a team effort. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We're running well, and there's been, obviously, you get those plays where Tay's going up there to bring that down, but it doesn't feel like against Cincinnati it was like, yo, George is just taking this. Yeah. It's like, yo, this team is coming together. Mason's doing a good job of spreading out the ball. But again, like to your point, he's doing the things that he needs to do to manage the talent to be able to acquire these points, and it's working. Big fan. Yeah, I would prefer that than have one guy balling out.
Yeah, this is a good game right now. Everyone's been involved. Yeah, I mean, everyone. I mean, you think about the tight ends caught balls, receivers have caught balls, running backs are running well. Defenses, play. We get a stop here and get up 2 scores. I don't.
Time of possession being told is 24 minutes to 13 minutes. Us, I would imagine.
24, 13, 11 minutes. That's a big deal early on.
Mm-hmm. Nino from California, what's up? The sneakers on the wall. Those are cleats. Those are game-worn cleats.
Yeah, different cleats from games that I played in.
Do you have a favorite cleat?
Long. Oh, there's some cool ones. There's some over there of the kids like in their Halloween costumes and stuff. Those have been pretty fun. So,
do you have a least favorite cleat artist?
Besides Cody?
No, he's the way.
Did he ask that?
No. Cody Sable's awesome. He's a friend. We always just picking on him. If you don't know his work, and well, if you're in Pittsburgh, you know his work. But if you're not, he's super talented. Go check him out at Cody Sable Art. But if there's an opportunity for me to make fun of him, I'm definitely going to take it. He would do the same. I expect nothing less. I feel like the consistency that we've been able to drive the ball downfield gives me confidence. Again, listen, family, I know I'm not trying to jinx it. I'm just saying I feel good based upon the performance I've seen all day. Yes, they've been able to answer here and there. But, like I said, this team effort, it's not like they can just take the dude that's been balling out away, double team him, whatever. It's like, dude, you have to watch out for everybody out there. And it's making me feel a little more comfortable.
The reason that we're having success is because of our first and second down success. We're getting yards on first down. We're getting yards on second down. And we're putting ourselves in situations in second down. We're second and medium. Sometimes we're in second and 7, but we haven't, that I can remember right off the top of my head, we haven't been in a second and 12, second and 10, second and 13. And if we are, we found a way to get into it. But we're giving ourselves third and manageables, which is huge. When you're in 3rd and 2 and 3 with our backs, that's awesome,
Yeah.
Someone said we're at the game.
You probably should pay attention to the game if that's the game. Eddie's asking if we have plans to do another live audience podcast. No, we'd like to, but we don't have a plan to do it yet. No, that is not on the books.
All right, guys, there's 10 seconds on the play clock. 1st and 10. Seattle is getting ready to snap it right now. Run it. Good play.
Oh, there you go, Cam.
Good play.
Way to get in there, Cam.
Good play. See, like right there. Uh-oh. Oh, that's that running back that's been playing real well. Got a little shoulder, maybe? Any thoughts on Russell Wilson landing in Pittsburgh? I didn't know that was even a thought. I mean, maybe, I guess. I don't know.
Is that a...
I just saw someone say that. I have no clue what that looks like. All right, 2nd and 10. That's what you like as a defense. You're putting them in situations that are hard to manage. They try to do a fake. Try to do a little tricky play. That's what you want.
Hey.
A little tricky play and nothing happens.
Buddy, you can't get cute out here like that. You got it.
What's that? Can you go tell Mom?
Yeah.
That, real quick.
Funky cheese. How am I so blessed to do a podcast with a legend? I don't know. We were drinking some seltzers and
what happened?
How am I so blessed to do a podcast with you? We were drinking some seltzers in your driveway.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we were. And then we're like, hey, should we record what we were just doing?
Yeah.
That's how it happened. Like all great podcasts. That was
not a bad snap. That was a try to trick play there.
Trying to get cute. It's like
it's huge. 3rd and 17. They're not going to get this. It's just a matter of
chicken wings. You can't get cute with it.
It's just a matter of. Oh! Good catch. There you go. It's all right though. Now, obviously, we're going backed up. I'm going to get rid of this blueberry beer.
You didn't like it?
It's good.
No, just try it. Try it one more time.
Too much.
Just try it, dude. That tasted like potpourri.
It smelled delicious.
I can still smell it when you walk by, dude. Do any of you guys like sours? Like for real? Not like you try one, but like, hey, I'm gonna go get some sours. You get me some sours. I need a drink. Get me one of them sours. You guys like that?
Am I allowed to do an Oktoberfest?
You're allowed. This is your world. You're allowed to do whatever you want. Oktoberfest?
Brewworks, Oktoberfest.
All right, Church Brew Works.
Just because it's here.
Yeah, man.
I was sitting there from church.
Oh, get there. Come on.
Just protect the ball. There you go.
Hey, this is from Greg. What do you think about spring football leagues now merging USFL and XFL?
I saw that today.
Becoming UFL. What could this mean for the NFL?
It's just a lot of F and L's.
Yeah.
I don't know what it just. Whatever. I mean, it's,
no, I don't think about that at all.
I really don't. I saw the thing today. I think it's a great opportunity for guys to try and get in the league. It's a minor league. And excuse me, I probably should back that up. That's probably rude to say that it's a minor league, but it's a way that guys can get more film out there, more tape out there. You look at the kicker right now for the Cowboys. I think he's like 36 or 36 on the year. Mm-hmm. He came from like the USFL, one of these leagues, and he was drafted. Like they've been talking about him a lot. He was drafted like first round of the MLS draft, soccer.
Oh, where?
And then he went and played in like whatever the league was, and now he's kicking for the Cowboys, and he hasn't missed a kick all year. Mm-hmm. So like things like that gives guys an opportunity. So I think it's fine. I don't watch a whole lot of it, but I don't.
You don't necessarily see that turning into a league with its own fan base.
It's not going to compete against the NFL.
Yeah,
it will not take over the NFL.
Yeah, this is a pretty big machine they built here. But I mean, to your point, I do enjoy guys getting opportunities and reps and putting stuff on tape, and obviously you're getting to see some good players that are getting discovered in unique ways. I think that's the coolest thing about those types of leagues and even through like the internet, you get a lot of cats that come in, like a lot of Australian dudes coming over as kickers that are like gnarly. Some rugby players. I think that's awesome, man. Any avenue you can discover good talent and highlight that talent is awesome. All right.
Shoes at my house.
Nate's asking how loud is it really in Seattle? I think we talked about it a little bit early. Super loud. What's louder, that or Kansas City? Because Kansas City has it painted on their wall, on their tunnel.
Yeah,
that they're the loudest.
It's so Seattle is more open. Like you can when you go to Kansas City, they're like on top of you.
Yeah.
And it's down, and Seattle's really cool the way it goes up, but it's open kind of on the ends. So I think that probably hurts them a little bit, maybe if you I don't know, hurts them. It's still crazy loud. He's going in. That's big for the running back for the.
Oh yeah, he's a player, man.
Sox is going in. He's playing well so far. Going to get checked out. All right, big drive for the Steelers here. 4:35 left in the third. We're up 7. There's 20 seconds on the play clock. This would be a nice, let's get into the fourth quarter and still have the ball driving. That would be a huge drive. Again, showing single high. See, they're bringing safeties down. The reason you bring safeties down is to stop the run. Put an extra guy in the box to help stop the run. When you're getting dominated, you got to get someone else down there. But what that's going to do is that's going to help them against the run, but it also makes you a little more vulnerable on the outside because now you don't have that safety help in the pass game.
I don't know that we've taken advantage of that yet.
Not yet. Other than the one that we just had last series to Deontay.
Oh, is that what happened?
That was a deep cross. That's what you like to see. I just haven't seen the Steelers. I haven't seen any signs of the Steelers slowing down yet.
Yes,
back to pass,
which is another
screen. Nice screen. Good play call.
Which is another reason why I'm feeling much more confident in the offensive proficiency this week. Is that it seems to be steady, and I'll take steady over flash play every day of the week.
Yeah. I mean, there's 9. Okay, so they're showing a stat 9 straight completions from Mason. I think Sully Sully is starting to get into a rhythm and a groove, understanding the players, understand what's going on, because it looks smoother right now.
Right. How long has Sully been there?
He came in my last 1 year.
So
1 year with me. So he's a quarterback coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's built up some rapport with Mason.
Yes. Yeah. He's been with Mason. But again, there you go. First down. There's 2 yards. We've seen in the past games where we're getting -1.
Yep.
0.
Yep. Says the play calling has been perfect. Do you see the play calling being significantly different than what we've seen throughout the season, or is it just execution?
I think I just think I think it's probably both. I think there's been some good execution. I think you've seen a good combination of stuff. Like right now they're showing there's 13 seconds on the play clock off of you, but they've got a wide bunch, different motions, different guys involved. I'm guessing they're going to pass here. Oh, there you go. Oh, I run on the backside. There's your minus there. So, we just threw him like it was nothing.
Well, he's a little guy, but, he's dense. Get up, Jay. Get up, Jay. He's all right.
Look at Danny Smith. Danny Smith, I see you. I think Danny Smith just said, look at the score.
Damn, that's my man.
I don't know.
That's my
Danny,
man.
I love you. I don't know how many today, but that might be the first real negative play the Steelers have had. And if you're telling me you're going to get half of the third quarter for a negative play, like at least a noticeable negative play.
Yeah. Every team needs a Danny Smith.
Someone said we're 10 seconds ahead. Sorry,
that's a
Tommy.
first.
Yeah, usually we're.
Spoiler alert.
Drop back to pass.
There you go.
Oh, did he catch it? What happened? Completion? Oh. All right. Well.
I give it to him.
Okay. Still, it's a positive. It's a positive type play. You got it. No, it's a catch.
My man.
That's a catch.
My man.
That's a catch. Okay.
Well.
All right. So again, we didn't do what we wanted, but we used up the first punt of the day.
Yeah, I haven't seen Presley all day. That can't be our first, is it? Is that our first punt?
People? Oh. Someone let us know. How long? Yes. Thanks, Josh. First answer was Josh Crawford. Thanks,
Josh, you win.
Mama, you good?
That's not a bad day if Presley's touching the field in the third quarter for the first time. Man. Braden wants to know your thoughts on Travis Kelce. Oh, he's an animal.
Stud.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I think he's.
I'm sorry, Taylor Swift. My bad.
It was dating Taylor Swift. I was going to say he's dating. or you could say that he's, or if you want to be Tony Romo and say that's his wife.
Did he say that?
Yes, he said that. Like he's just like his wife's happy. I mean, girl, like
he
the second
himself?
time. Like it's like what are you doing?
Does he know something we don't know?
What are you doing?
Don't spill the secrets, Tony.
Oh, are people saying what's happening right now?
I don't know what
Ball
happened.
snapped. There you go.
TJ
Trying
Watt.
to get creative. TJ Watt.
My guy.
Oh, it's incomplete.
No. Boo that man. What?
Are we sure? There's 104 in the game, guys.
Show it to me again.
Oh, yeah, it's a forward pass. Dang.
All right. Well, listen, I got prematurely vicious.
It was like the receiver didn't know he was supposed to get the ball there.
That's on me. Don't boo that man. I didn't even apologize. I told you to boo that guy. Don't do that.
Sorry for the boo.
That's on me, man. Don't
Ball
do that.
snap, guys. 2nd and 10. Our rush is getting it. Oh boy.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
Well,
he gets that momentum going. That's a big boy. So DK Metcalf just caught a big catch down the middle. Might have been zone. The way that Porter was looking might have been like a zone. Let's see here. See where guys are. I can't. Of course, you can't tell.
Oh, just TJ getting hold again. That's crazy, man. Jeez.
Okay.
How see that open?
Yeah, there's 38 seconds, 37 left in the quarter. Seattle's on the 46-yard line. Someone's got to get on the line. They call a flag there. No one's on the line of scrimmage. Oh, now he's running. Oh, he can run too. Oh, he's running. He's running out of gas.
What?
It's a big run.
Why is the center of the field that open, though?
Might have been a man cover running receivers. It's probably going to take us to the end of the third quarter, guys. Geno steps up in the pocket and picks up a bunch. Runs, crosses back. Yeah, he can run a little bit. Those two old guys right there, Geno and Pat Pete, chasing each other, running after
Two old guys. That's why he didn't hit him. He's like, hey, man, I don't want to feel as much as you do.
We all I don't. Someone asked, is JPJ still hurt? I don't think so. I thought I saw him on the field on the last catch. I don't know why he wasn't running with. Just my thought. I don't know. It looked like he wasn't with DK. Like he thought it was zone maybe, and I'm not really sure. But
it's frustrating, man. That's frustrating.
All right, it's okay. It's
Where are they at? The 30, like R30?
How about those Red Hawks? MAC champs.
Are they?
Yeah.
Huh? Just disheartening, man. I know we're live. We need to be talking about stuff. When you see that, but like
we need to have like how about that Pavlova?
Yeah, that Pavlova's great, man. Like, come on, dude.
Sorry, texting me.
All right, we got a significant amount more people here with us than we were at the beginning. What are your guys' New Year's plans after this? You guys staying in? You guys going out? What do? You have any New Year traditions?
Yeah, it's funny how you get older. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just me. You go from like wanting to go do something for New Year's to like I'm gonna just be here.
Yeah.
Like, what time's that ball dropping?
Yeah.
Okay. Hit the 3, 2, 1, 0. Good night.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
Good night.
All right.
Trying to stay awake. My dad's birthday's tomorrow. He's a January 1 baby.
Oh.
So my tradition has always been to call him at 12:01.
Yeah.
So
the first one.
Give my wife a kiss and then Pop, how you doing? Happy birthday.
That's cool, man.
And I don't know, he's still somehow awake, whether I wake him up or I don't know what's going on. But I've got to call him. Wish him happy birthday. That's my New Year's
cool, man.
tradition.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have any traditions. I'm usually over here. Sitting right here.
Yeah.
That's my tradition. I'm doing my tradition for the last however many years.
There's other January 1s on there.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday to all those January 1 moms and dads and people out there.
Staying home with family. Hey, listen, I'll say this. If you guys are going out, be safe, please.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Amen.
Be safe. Have fun. Be safe. Your life and the lives of others are worth it.
All right, so we're just getting ready to start the fourth. Four.
Is it?
So we do a fourth quarter. We just put a 4 up.
Oh.
Everyone knows fourth quarter.
Okay, let them know. Hey, let them know. Hey, guys, this is where we're at. This is where we're at.
That's what we do. All right, so there's we'll tell you the ball snapped right now. Little boot.
Oh, get to him. Get to him.
Ooh.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. I don't know that they've pressured Mason at all today. The one sack, he kind of got swallowed up there, but
They brought the pressure on the one. Remember when I mentioned that it was on the fourth down where they brought that pressure and kind of made him get rid of the ball.
Oh yeah.
But you're right. I haven't seen much more of that. Maybe they're not a blitzing team. Again, without knowing like the game plans and stuff, it's hard for me to know. Oh, he got to catch that one. All right, here we go. Yeah, he knows it. That's on me. All right, so there's 8 seconds. It's 14:54, guys. 2nd 10, ball snapped. TJ.
No, got him. Got him. Get back up.
Buddy, forced him back, right?
Yep.
Slowed down the progress. That's on TJ right there. Well played. Probably wouldn't even get a stat for that.
No.
Like he might not even get he's not going to get any stat for that. Huge play by TJ Watt.
Man, what an animal, man. What is it like to play against a guy like that?
Well, you send a tight end across the block and he just puts his hands on like this.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do to TJ Watt?
You gotta throw your body, sacrifice your body in there.
Sunshine's like, you saw me try though, right, guys? I did you saw me.
It's gonna be my last play because I'm going to TJ.
I got him.
All right, 3rd and 12. This is big here. Hoping to a field goal. Ball snapped. Get in there.
You know. Yeah, where you going? Where you going?
There you go.
Nowhere.
Good tackle.
Nowhere.
That's big. That's big.
Feels good. Feels good.
Good pressure by TJ. That tackle's going all for early now. At some point, the official has to start saying, "Hey, you got to slow that down there now."
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, "But do you see who's going across from me?" I'm sorry, bud. You got to slow that down. I'm trying to tell you. Do you see TJ there? All right, 10 seconds on the play clock, guys. We're up 24-17. Ball snapped. Kick is up. Kick is good. 24-20. Steelers up. Getting the ball back.
Ben, do you have a favorite baseball team as we're going to commercial break? People want to know.
I grew up a Yankee fan because my dad is from New York, and so he was a Yankee fan. So pushed that off, and I got to watch like Jeter and that whole Yankee, that Paul O'Neill and Jorge Posada. That whole crew was so much fun to watch. What was the Sandman that came in? What's that?
He's from upstate?
Rochester?
That's where my mom's from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that upstate? I don't even know.
Yeah, upstate.
I can't. Bernie Williams. Remember Bernie Williams? Mariano Rivera. That's what I couldn't think of.
Yeah.
Understand? The Sandman.
Yeah, people bummed out you're a Yankees fan.
Oh,
well,
sorry.
It just started that way, folks.
What do you want me to do? I'm a Bucko fan now. They would
right?
spend some money on some players. Yeah.
Think we'll make the playoffs
again?
It's not up to us, I guess, right? Yeah.
I don't know the scenarios.
Yes, I don't know.
I think that I think we win. I think we're going to win today. I think we're going to win next week, and then I guess we need help. I don't know. Right,
How do you think?
I'm looking at the Chiefs are 13-17 losing.
I did not expect
Midway
that.
through the third, Chiefs are driving. We're watching.
How do you think this team right now, the way it's playing, would perform in the playoffs if we got in? Seems to be like there's a new life.
Well, the team we're seeing today, where they're running the ball, being efficient. When they throw the ball, they're being efficient. Again, we're playing with leads. So it happened last week. It's what happened this week. We're playing from in front. You play differently when you're in the lead. So that's a great feeling. You play a little more free. So,
yeah. You think they'd be able to maintain that level of performance against people? I mean, so if we squeaked in, or if we got in,
a good team. Yeah, we're gonna play a good team.
Yeah.
And teams that have really good offenses, good defenses. I assume if we sneak in, we're going to be the 8 seed.
Yeah.
If we're sneaking in, you're going to be the low seed. So you're going to play the 2, which was, I guess, Miami right now because they just lost.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
You know who I want to see? I want to see the Pirates make the playoffs.
That'd be all. I went to the last time the Pirates were there. It was so.
I've only heard. I've only heard that Pittsburgh, when the Pirates are good, is a different city. Yeah. So.
See who it's from?
Oh, block.
Where did he ask a question earlier? Brendan Conley, don't
so
you get
funny.
on here and ask a question. We missed it if you asked it. Sorry. I just saw your genuine question, so you better re-ask the question.
Let me go find Brendan. Brendan,
what do you ask?
I don't know. Brendan, don't you got stuff to do, man?
You're coming over later? I'm not coming over for a while. Actually, you might get uninvited, depending on what your question was.
We're closed, Brendan. We're sorry, man. Close to New Year.
Sign up front.
We're close to New Year. Yeah.
Close till after New Year. Did he ask a question somewhere?
No, I didn't find it. Ask it again, Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan, what are you doing?
Or text us. What are you doing, man? Making me sort through all this stuff. What are you doing, man?
Send us a text.
Omega Knight, can you share your testimonies, please? We have to some extent throughout. I don't know when in the podcast it is, where it is, but throughout the episodes, we've definitely shared our
we've
podcast.
Met. We've shared
all that kind of stuff.
Watch all our podcasts.
Yeah, go through the 48 hours or whatever. But we've also shared them on different platforms. Urban Impact Foundation has an event in which you've spoken at. I've spoken at multiple places around the Pittsburgh area. You can find that.
There you go. Picking up 5 yards.
Probably another time in which we do that in the future, but right now the Steelers game is on. You understand?
Brendan just texted me. I didn't ask a question. And I didn't ask an actual question.
Brendan.
Okay, Brendan.
Yeah.
Brendan, closed. I'm actually going to have a black and tan waiting for Justin when he arrives.
Dude, let's make one. Can we make one real quick?
Yeah, I'll make one real quick.
For the people?
Let me make one in that commercial break.
Okay. Should I point one of these cameras around so people will watch you do it? I can probably turn one over around.
Screw up.
Can't delete it. Yeah.
All right, second down. Sorry, guys. Second and 5. We're at the game.
Yeah.
There you go, Nosh. Get it, Nosh.
Oh, nah. Don't be rude about it, though, Nosh.
Happy New Year.
No, his family's watching.
Happy New Year. You just got stiff-armed to the ground.
Don't do that. His family's watching. He might have kids. Don't do that.
Hey, little fella.
Whoop.
Get out the club with no T-shirts in the club.
He said.
No T-shirts.
Yeah. So, Omega, it's not that we won't share it. We're just not going to do it right now. Oh, you were at our church this morning, apparently. Cool.
Oh, awesome.
It was. Yeah, the sermon was awesome.
It also?
Wow. Yeah,
that was unbelievable.
Listen, that was disrespectful.
See,
don't do
175 yards rushing right now. Guys, there's 12-15 in the fourth quarter. Snap the ball. Just keep running it. Just keep doing it. I'm telling you, you're picking up 4 yards a pop. Don't slow down because their D-line is getting gassed. I've talked about it in other podcasts and other shows. Right now is when my old line is telling me, hey, Ben, they're gassed. Let's go. Keep going. For some reason, defensive line are more tired than offensive line. And they just keep grinding this thing out. I wouldn't even slow down. I'd run it on third down. Just keep running.
Yeah.
Use the clock. Keep running it.
Nicole, we would love to show you the game. We can't because of copyright issues, but we would love to do that. It would make it a lot easier.
All right, so there's your. Oh, that might have been a bad play if it got through too, because that guy was coming down on Pat. But they're running a little quick little boot action to Pat right here. So you're gonna run a little. Pat's gonna come across motion here. It's just a quick, easy way to complete one. Now see that guy's coming down, defender's coming down, but that's just a way to kind of keep them honest. Don't hate it, but you're in third down now. We're 50% today on third down. All right, so there's 10 seconds on the play clock, guys. 11:35 in the game, 3rd and 7. 5 seconds on the play clock. Cross motion. Quick out. Oh, he threw it deep.
Sends it. Oh, to your boy. To your boy.
Oh, good
to your
catch.
boy.
Good catch. Good
Come on now. Come on now.
Wow. Great.
Dude, I thought.
Let's see this whole thing
I thought
again.
Mason got swallowed up there, bro.
Yeah, he did. Look at that. He's like,
pump fake
chuck
got
it.
me. Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it. You just got to throw it out there.
He said, woo.
Great
Jeez.
catch. Yikes. Yikes.
Yeah, and then Warren
Hey.
come in like a wrecking ball. Dude.
This is when you do like this.
Yes.
When
Here,
you
let
just
him punch in.
When
Give
you
it
just
to
start
him.
flexing.
Give it to him.
When you just start flexing on the other team and tell them like, hey, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know this is what's going on.
I'm honestly, I would have just stood up and started barking in some dude's face.
Just
to let him know.
This is getting.
I want to manage your expectations.
Score a touchdown here. It's over. 410 yards of
Jeez.
offense. The time of possession has got to be through the roof.
Pittsburgh might throw a parade.
7 ball outside sweep now. Stiff arm someone else. Oh, ref took it. He stiff armed the ref.
Get up, bud. Get up, bud. You're good. You're good.
Ref's like, well, I'll take a Caesar salad. Look, help me up. give me a Caesar salad.
Take a large
Twizzlers.
pepperoni.
2 bags of Twizzlers.
You good? You good?
Nah, he's not good. He's not good. No, hey, send him to the blue tent. Hey.
No, he's good. Look at that.
No, he got earpieces hanging out. Like, hey, he puts that earpiece in and says, I'll take a Whopper. Give me that with cheese.
He said.
Fries.
He said, "Woo." Oh, that was the head.
Hit his head a little bit too.
Yeah. I was like, that's just a little shoulder check.
Oh, and then rolled up on his head.
Yeah.
Sure. You sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What is
see
this?
what the next call
is the 8th inning?
You're gonna be like the 8th inning.
Guy's hurting. Man. I can't watch the comments anymore on our thing because people tell me things too fast. 3rd and 5, big third down here. 10:25 on the game clock, 29 on the play clock. It's not rolling for some reason, but that's all right. All right, going empty, bringing them back, seeing what they're doing. Looks like zone.
Yep. Get that.
He get it? That's going to be really
I
close.
don't know, man.
Where's that?
Give
Looking
it to
for an
him.
official coming in. Nah, it looks short. According to the guy, the other guy's not coming in because he's still hurting on the sideline. Coach T said, we going.
Yeah.
Absolutely go for it. You've
Tush
run it.
push
You've
it,
been,
man. What
you've
are
been
you
run,
doing?
you've been running the ball. You've been running the ball. Just give it to the back. Downhill. Bring all the big boys in. Extra tight ends, extra linemen. What's wrong? Someone hurt? What are we stopping for? Good catch. Guy got smashed when he caught it. Mason's day, 14, 19, 230. That's a great, efficient day. It's a great, efficient day. Oh, they're measuring. Oh, that's closer than I thought.
Yeah, Tush pushed that. Tush pushed that, bro.
for
Are
sure.
you kidding me?
That's a lot closer.
Oh, boy, come up to the side.
That's a lot closer. Danny Smith said, you got to go for it. Danny Smith, like, got to go.
What kind of gum does Danny Smith chew?
Bubble gum. Bubble. What's the little yellow and blue?
Bubble yum.
Bubble yum.
Bubble yum. That's his, really?
Tons of it.
Tons
Tons of it. He's chewing 30 pieces a day.
He's got like the bucket.
The
doesn't he?
bucket. Actually has a box of it.
Really?
I think the Pirates give it to him at the end of the season or something.
The bubble yum.
All right, guys. So it's 4th and inches. We're gonna go for it here. It's 9:54. Go outside. Run it outside.
Get there, Mason. Yep.
Yeah. So you got jumped. What happens when you jump? You jumped and you lose your momentum.
Yep.
First down.
That's easy money, man. What are we doing?
Awesome. And just keep that. See that clock? That's the most important thing. See that thing turning down there?
Yep.
Clock. Help to get the boys up. Hey, help get the linemen up.
Dude, I'm still tasting that blueberry joint.
Really?
I just burped, and I was like, I had one little sniff through it. That was so potent.
It was blueberry. It smelled nice. I'm not a big blueberry guy, but it was nice.
Justin Bryan said Brendan is ready for...
on here?
Says Brendan's ready for bed.
Brendan is ready for bed already.
That's
they
true.
must be together. Are you guys together somewhere? Oh, down at Sunny Jim's?
Yeah, Sunny Jim's.
Oh, he lost a yard there. What happened there? Like Naj was stumbling early.
Oh, he got old boy sitting on him, too.
All right, got it. Score here and the game's over. I mean, a touchdown here and the game's over. Touchdown, it's over. They haven't done anything on offense.
I mean, not consistently, but they put up 20, man. You know what I mean? You feel good about it still?
Yeah, 20. I mean, that's a lot of field goals. All right, let's see what happens here. Look, this is the big personnel. This is where I want the big personnel, but I want the wide receiver in. Give me give me a wide receiver. Like, give me George, give me Deontay.
Yeah.
And sell that run, but take a shot because you're going to get one-on-one.
Yeah.
And that's what you want.
Have they done that yet
Very
today?
conservative play call. I don't love that, to be honest. I know I've been saying, like, we run the ball, keep running it, but I don't love that run. If you want to run it, spread them out and run it. Like, make it look like you're going to throw it and then run it.
What's the how much liberty do you have to switch that play up?
I would have liberty, but I don't know. Well, see, here's the issue.
Because
you
it's
can't
seniority?
switch it up
Because
you've got personnel on the field.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
It's not like right now when he's got all kinds of things he can change it
Because
up.
you're not going to do that with any receiver. There you go. There you go.
That was so that play right there is actually like a screen play. That is, if you notice, all the receivers on the front side were blocking.
Yeah.
So you're trying to hit him on a shallow cross. He catches it, and everyone's blocking for him, and he tries to basically run for the first down.
Yeah.
You're not trying to pick up the first down by throwing it there. You're trying to throw it short and let him run for the first down.
Sure.
Usually, that play is usually designed or reserved for third and really long, because on third and long, defenses play what we call picket fence, where they go back to the first down marker and they just sit and wait for you.
Okay.
And then, if you can get it in their hands and let guys block, it turns into a deeper screen.
Yeah.
Great catch, sticky gloves. That play was designed more for probably longer, but that's probably a play like, hey, listen, let's just be conservative a little bit.
Yeah. Help Oz.
If we get the first, we get the first. If not, we're gonna have a short field goal. So we'll see what happens.
Dang.
Jeff Dyer is texting me. Jeff, why you just want to shout out, don't you?
Well.
Jeff, I can't show everybody how bad Chuck shanked the ball the other day. That would just be embarrassing for him. So I won't even talk about it. Oh, did I talk about that? Was that live?
Yeah, that was.
shoot.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we got
Chuck.
them. Yeah. Someone wants to know your thoughts on Josh Allen. It says you two seem to play pretty similar.
I think Josh is a great football player. I love his toughness. Sometimes I don't want him to run so much that he gets hurt.
Yeah.
But he's another guy that I enjoy watching because of the way he plays the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I root for him.
He single-handedly made me a Bills fan.
Yeah.
Because I liked watching him play, especially when that year where they were the AFC Championship game or whatever with Kansas City, and him and Pat were going back-to-back. The 13-second
awesome.
game. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Love that. Braden wants to know favorite rock band. You have a favorite rock band?
Creed. I don't even know how that came to my mind. How does that even come to my mind? That's the most funniest thing. That was the funniest thing ever. Favorite rock band?
Yeah, dog. Favorite rock band.
Joe Grishecki and the House Rockers.
What?
He's a Pittsburgh guy.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Sticks.
There you
I think
go.
Pittsburgh.
Sticks makes sense.
Donnie
yeah.
Iris.
Donnie
Iris.
Because you have to see what classifies as rock, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite artist overall?
You.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Creed. Listen, people, that's so rude to say that about Creed. Just don't say that.
Somebody likes Creed. Listen, I don't hate Creed. I know Creed is cool to hate because it's like
Creed's better than Nickelback. If you say Nickelback, I'm turning you off. If I would have thought of it, I would have said it just for fun.
no. Creed wins. We're sticking with Creed. Dude, that's what willed the friggin'
Lincoln,
Texans.
shout out. Who?
The Texans. They were playing Creed in their locker room. It was a whole thing, dude.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that was what it was. That was they were playing higher. You didn't see all that?
No.
Ask Bart. Bart knows all about Creed.
Bart's my favorite.
Yeah. See, these are some good rock
Not
bands
that
here,
Bart.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Classic rock.
Crowder can be classified as that.
Yeah.
Some of his things are rock.
Do you like any modern rock band? You listen to any modern rock stuff?
No, I don't think. I mean, if you said something like this person, I listen to.
You're not like a big rock guy, though.
No,
either,
I love the '80s music, which obviously is people like, well, that's all rock. So yeah, all that stuff. I listen to country music. I listen to Christian music and pretty much in '80s, like old school, like old R&B stuff, like things like that. So I don't. That's why I listen. So like new stuff. If you were to play something, like I've had people say, "This is so and so." I'm like, who?
Yeah.
Like I couldn't tell you right now who.
Oh, that's a dude I got to turn you on to, bro. Noah Khan. I've been listening to Noah Khan for like the last month. He's like a folk dude.
Oh, okay.
I'll turn you on and say he's phenomenal.
Ball snapped for Seattle. Sorry, we are. There is a game going. So get it, Alex! Oh! I saw the ball on the ground.
Tuck him in.
Did we get it?
Yeah, that's us.
Game over.
That's us. That's us. Get
Alex
A.
Highsmith.
That's us.
So his wife was at church today.
Yep.
Asked her if she'd be nervous. She said no.
There you go.
That's why you don't need to be nervous.
There you go, Alyssa.
Because you got Alex.
What's up, 5'6"? Oh, that's
I
Herbert.
think Alex got it out, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Alex gets in there.
I think you just waiting for the moment. Put him in a situation. Oh, maybe it was not. That's not Alex. I apologize.
no, that's Herbert.
Hey, we're still room for you, Alex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love you, brother. I just used to Alex coming off that edge.
Yeah. What a play.
Good ball search.
Well, that's another edge rusher from Wisconsin, bro.
I'm going to say this. When you have an opportunity like that, there's guys that just go for the sack. Easy sack there. And there's guys that go for the ball. Players go for the ball.
Yep.
He went for the ball, and he made a play, and he just potentially gave the Steelers playoff hope.
Yeah. That was the
First turnover of the day, too.
That was the biggest takeaway I got from when TJ was on the show. We were talking about like hardest hits. He's like, yeah, I'm not really concerned about that. I'm after the ball. Which I thought was interesting because it feels like because he's an animal, it seems like he's going to be laying into people. But if you watch his hits, they're not really harsh like that. They're not like burying people like that. They're always disrupting the game, not necessarily like burying people.
Yeah, the best want the ball.
Man, that feels good. There you go, 5-1.
We're going to score here. Just a matter, are we going to go 10 or are we going to go 14? 15 seconds on the play clock, guys. Sorry, we'll get you back into it. 12, 11, 10 on the play clock. Second 9, this is where coaches in your ear use all the play clock. Snap this thing under 5. There you go. Snap it at 2. There's a little free pass.
There you go.
Free yards.
Get there. Get
free
there.
touch.
Get there.
Out of bounds. You love those little,
dunk it?
You love those little plays. Love these little passes.
Look at that.
He might have stepped out just short of the first. I couldn't tell.
Where he's There he is.
Couldn't see.
I always love the effort, man. Whether he's out of bounds or not, George is always reaching. Try to get
goal.
some yards.
All right, let's get in right now. Let's go. Come on, get a little
challenge.
What's he challenging? Oh, he's challenging. I bet he's. See, that's what I thought too. That he might have stepped out before it, but of course Fox doesn't show us the replay.
What? Yeah. What's up with that? Like some of them do replay, some of them don't. Is it just?
I don't know why. I'm not really sure what goes on in people's
What
heads.
is he challenging? He's challenging. He stepped out right there, right?
I think he's. Yeah, I think he thought maybe he stepped out before the first down, but he didn't. Bad challenge. Bad challenge because you're going to want those timeouts at the end when you're down 14.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Pete. See, it's the first down. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete.
Well,
dumb challenge. That's rude, but I agree.
Hey, can't win them all. I feel like this game has flown by, dude.
Yeah.
Typically these
because we're running. I mean, we're running the ball.
Yeah,
we're keeping the clock moving.
Typically these things
it's
are
going to
over.
slow down here. After we score a touchdown here, it's going to slow down because they're going to throw the ball. All right, let's see what happens here. First and goal, 5:49 in the game.
People still talking about rock bands. Oh, Wolfgang Van Halen.
Okay.
Eddie's son. Dude is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you
got some blood.
Yeah, you can't pick up a guitar with a last name like Van Halen and be terrible. Sit there, play Oasis. Get through.
Ghost Hounds. I like the Ghost Hounds.
Ghost Hounds, yeah, they're good.
It's all.
I've been listening to
Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's not country.
You listen to you probably not Beartooth.
Who?
Beartooth. I'll send you some stuff. Yeah.
You see the Mighty Bosstones?
Mighty Bosstones. Beartooth's dope, dude. They're heavier. They're like melodic, but they get pretty heavy.
So I can go with it. Challenging something else now?
If I'm having a good day,
What are we doing?
I'll turn Oceano. You would hate them.
I was going to say, you're going all over the place.
Well, I'm just thinking they're talking about bands. They're so heavy. It's just, you would think it's just noise.
Okay.
But it's very relaxing.
Screaming?
Much lower and louder.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
I'm so confused with what's going on.
He stepped out the
No, there's already been a play.
Oh, so what's happening here?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a TV
We're talking
person.
about rock bands.
Yeah, we're over here talking about concussed player. Is that what it is? What is it?
Oh, they're sending someone from the top. They're trying to see if someone's hurt. We don't know what's going on, folks.
You guys know what's happening? We don't know what's happening.
We don't. All right, well, they're going.
All right.
All right, here we go. There's 5:17, 5:16, 5:15 in the game, 10 seconds on the play clock. We're going to run this ball in right here. Give it on the reverse.
Yep. Ah.
Little jet sweepage. Bobby Wagner, he's a player.
I'm surprised somebody knows who Oceano is. Good for you guys.
All right. Let's see what happens here. This is a big play here. Why is the clock stopped? What's
Dude,
going on?
I feel like in the last couple of weeks, I've seen a handful of games when that's the case.
What are we doing now? Hockley, what's going on? Oh, now they're talking to someone else. Oh, they're trying to see if the officials got a concussion.
What if that's really what's happening?
I feel like he's telling them like Hockley's saying, "Hey, you need to get this guy." Like, okay, I'm gonna listen.
Well, the green.
I'm gonna listen for a second. It's either a clock issue, or they're afraid someone.
So those are typically
they're
TV
dumbfounded.
people.
Well, the green sleeve.
It might be that might just be it for Washington too, or Seattle.
Yeah, turn your mic on and talk. What's going on? That's the weirdest.
You want to just speculate?
Well, my speculation is that someone maybe they think there's like someone's like a little woozy.
Yeah.
And maybe the refs see it, but the doctors don't. I can't even speculate. I have no idea.
I think that they thought that they started to pack up catering, and he wanted to go over and go, hey, make sure I told you guys save me some ribs.
Pass.
I
Play
heard
action.
There it is. Up.
Throw it away.
I thought I heard Mary was packing up the ribs. I had done said.
Can you tell her to hold on with that, please?
I told you to stop with the
I told you I
ribs.
was hungry.
Yeah, that's what I think was happening.
Yeah. What is
I
that?
mean, you
guys in
got
the same spot? I don't love
Boykin. Hit a shot with Boykin. It wouldn't have been pretty.
All right. So, that's 10. It's 2 scores. That's all we need.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah, we're good. I mean, they ain't doing nothing in
You
4
want to turn
minutes.
the rest of this off? It's over.
Yeah, we ain't doing nothing in 4 minutes,
All right.
bro.
Thanks, guys, for coming.
They ain't doing nothing in 4 minutes.
There's a drone in the area? That's what. So that
Bezos.
that was my second thing.
You know what?
I was like, it's either concussion or a drone. But I didn't want to say drone because I didn't want people to think,
Yeah.
There's a drone in the area. Are you serious? That's so Seattle, isn't it?
That's the most Seattle thing.
There's a drone in the area.
Drone in the area? What is?
Wow, what are we doing?
Like in the arena or in the area? Like, hey, man, it's outside.
Yeah, there's one within 100 feet of the stadium.
Hey, man, you got to get that social media content, guys. I get my drone in there. I need an establishing shot.
What are we doing? Drone. That's the first. You could be around this game for a long time.
You never thought you'd live long enough to see
hear about the drone.
to see the drone. It's a drone timeout. Sorry, guys.
A little drone timeout. Yeah, 430 yards of offense. It's been awesome, and so much of it's been on the ground. I mean, we've run the ball. We've done everything I would think that we've wanted to do.
Yeah.
If you're Coach Tomlin, you're the coaching staff. You have to be really, really happy about what's been going on in terms of possess. Like we talked about early in the game, possessing the ball, not turning it over, converting third downs, being physical, running the ball, all that stuff.
Oh, you remember this one?
Boom,
yep.
Ball out. Yeah, I do.
I remember that game being so late.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I was at that game.
Boom.
I remember thinking,
all out.
So it's like midnight now, right?
Deja vu.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens. All right, so there's 10 seconds on the play clock. It's 1st and 10. We're up 10. This is when the pass rushers get going. Key is they can score, they just can't score quick.
Yeah.
You can score, you just can't score quick. This is when the boys got to rush.
Get to him.
Oh.
Get.
All right, you'll take that. That clock is ticking with 5 yards. I can't watch the comments. People are too hard-headed. Oh, duck under. Good duck under, TJ. Good hit. Alex and TJ just got a little saliva coming out.
Yeah.
They're salivating.
Get to him.
See, this is when that's what you do. When teams are trying to take away the big play, the running back comes into play. It's just take that little 3-yard pass and let them turn it into 10, 12. And as the Steelers, you're okay with it, but you don't want to give up the big 15 or 20 there. Okay. There's 30 seconds on the play clock, guys. 3:18 in the game. 2nd and 7. Coach Tomlin has a 4-0. What's going on? Whistle blowing. Drone? Too many guys in the false start.
Oh.
It's never good.
Bummer.
Never good.
Slow your roll, Gino.
On the center, he must have moved the ball a little bit. You can't move the ball, sir. Yep. Been there with you, bub. All right. Here we go. 2nd 12, 10 seconds on the play clock. We're 30 to 20. We're up 10. Ball snapped. Okay, they just picked up 10. They're moving quick. Let's see, 2 timeouts. You got if they can score before the 2 minute, they don't need to onside. They can kick it deep. Get there, TJ. Flag? No, I'm waiting for the flag to come out. I don't see the little yellow. Show the little yellow thingy.
That ain't good.
TJ's on top of him. That's why. TJ's hurt a little bit. No, he's all right.
Get out, TJ.
He's a little gassed.
Get out, TJ.
TJ's not going to lay there and run off. I promise you that. 247. That's because
look at
TJ's
that,
getting
dude.
held to the ground. A little ankle. So there's some people would take the approach here. 2:47. You only have 2 timeouts because you use on a silly challenge. You know, at some point here, if you don't score, you could kick the field goal sooner than you know, and then try and get the ball back. But not yet. We'll see what happens here. Let's get in there. That's not what you want. Because they're trying to do everything they can to score before the 2 minute, because that's an extra timeout for them. That's a timeout for them. Ball snapped. Pick it.
Jeez, buddy.
Good D, JJ. Second and goal, but you got the clock stop. Now, if you're Seattle, you're just taking shots to the end zone.
Yeah.
You've got 13. You're just going to keep throwing shots to the end zone.
That's a good ball, man. It's hard to be mad at that.
Threw it low. Yeah, good D by.
Yeah.
Thing is, he doesn't score there, too. That's going to go the 2 minutes. So let's see what they do here. So there's 10 seconds on the play clock, guys. 2:13. We're up 10. Get home.
Yeah.
Ooh, good D. Good D. Okay, so you're going to have one more shot at the end zone, and then you're kicking your field goal, and you're probably going to save the 2 minute. Big pass rush here. Sack would be amazing because that'll take you to the 2 minute and you lose it. But you can't allow an incompletion before the 2 minute. 14 seconds on the play clock, 13, 12.
This is the most nervous I've been all game.
We're in man. They could run off and run Metcalf on a quick shallow. Nope, they threw a fade to him. Nope,
Oh, my gosh.
All right, good hole.
Oh, man, that was close.
Good hole. See, if I'm throwing it, sorry, I'll come back to the mic. If I'm throwing to that guy, I'm throwing it up high for a jump ball. I don't want that. Oh, he's got to catch that.
Yeah.
They're on that sideline. I don't think it matters.
Oh, man. That was too close for comfort for me, man. Whew. Jeez. Did anybody else feel like that? Jeez, bro. All right. 2:04, 2:03, just kicked it. They just made it. Got 1 second left for the 2 minute warning. 30-23. Chris, you nervous? It's too close, man. Sam, Ben's making you nervous?
The good thing is, you know, JJ plays that play really well, and there's no penalties.
Yeah.
You know, I think that was it's a good play. And the other great thing is that you know it's a 2-score game, 10 points. Obviously, it's a touchdown, a field goal. But you if you give up the touchdown first, then they can kick a field goal from 50 some yards.
Yeah.
You give the field goal first, they got to go all the way and score. So that's, you feel really good as a.
What do you want to see him do, guys? What do you want to see him? Just run this thing. I mean, you shouldn't be throwing a pass unless you need a first down.
Yeah, for sure. Make them use their timeouts. Which was unusual. Yeah, so he's got to kick this thing out of the end zone because don't let the Steelers return it, because then it's going to go below the 2 minute.
Yeah.
You kick it out so that the Steelers have to run a play, and then the 2 minute comes in.
Yeah.
So there's no point in onsiding this thing. Nah, they're showing onside. There's no way they onside. This would be so. They are showing it.
Dude, he is.
No way.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why would you do that?
That's mind-boggling to me. Wow, good for us. That's. I know you only got 2 timeouts, but you got the 2 minute warning. Like now, that's awful coaching.
I'll take it. Sure.
That's awful coaching.
What are we doing?
If they kick it deep, and no play runs,
Yeah.
then the Steelers have to run one play, and then the clock stops automatically, and you still have 2 timeouts. You can, in essence, stop on the next 2 downs.
Yeah.
Use your timeouts, but if you stop, you're going to get the ball somewhere, 30, 40-yard line. Now you try an onside, which is so unsuccessful, which the chance of success is awful. But Deontay recovers it. The 2-minute now is going on. Seattle doesn't want to win.
And they're on the 50-yard line.
Seattle doesn't want to win.
Yeah.
Because now, even if the Steelers don't get any yards, they're going to kick it. They're going to punt it down to the. That is.
Not to mention, you haven't been able to stop the run the entire game.
That is one of the dumbest things I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, that's wild.
Unless I'm just completely don't understand football.
Well, that could be too.
That could be because I'm.
This is new. It's a new game for you.
That is so
this is a new
weird
sport.
To me. What?
Just trying it out.
Everyone else agree? I mean, does anyone else hear what I'm saying? that was dumb.
You need validation. You guys understand what I'm saying, though, right?
Please, I know they don't believe in their defense, but you gotta. What else are you gonna do?
Listen,
it's over.
We're not complaining.
Yeah, it's crazy to me.
But that's wild, bro.
Yeah,
that is wild.
But hey, good for us.
Well,
thanks, Pete. Hey, we sent Pete a little. Hey, shout out to Pete Carroll. Thank you for being a sponsor of the show.
Always looking out, Pete.
Now we run. I mean, we literally run it, throw it on third, game over. Going to Seattle, which I thought this was going to be one of our toughest tests, and we went in and we established the run. We established our physicality, which part of me wants to play Baltimore at full strength.
Yeah.
With this physicality that I saw today.
Yes. Yes.
I know Baltimore is maybe the best team of football right now. This, that, and the other. But I'd love this. I'd love to give us a.
But they don't. They don't play us well.
So they stay alive with a win. We're eliminated with a loss. Okay, we're not gonna lose. And the Chargers win. Are the Chargers winning? Chargers are losing. So we're not losing.
So we gotta lose, and the Chargers gotta win.
Yeah, but we're not losing. So that's over. We're not losing.
Yeah, it would be interesting to watch this team play Baltimore at Baltimore because Baltimore doesn't play us well. They're good, obviously, but they don't play us well.
No, it would have been
turn
fun
to
to
a
watch.
completely different team.
All right, let's see what happens. You want to take a shot at the end zone here? All right, guys, it's 2 minutes. It's first snap, first down. We're throwing it.
Yeah, do it. Yep.
Oh,
go.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, Thomas said this. He said,
"Oh, slant backside. We haven't thrown the ball all day."
Tomlin turned it into Denzel Washington right there on training day. He said, "Okay, all right, okay."
Wow.
I love that call.
Yeah, it's great. Where's that been all? I mean, all day you've had that 3-and-1. I mean, you haven't needed it because you've run the ball so well. But my goodness, let's just keep going. Now make them use their timeout, and now you actually at some point you're getting to a point where you don't even need to run a play. They've got another timeout, I get, but it's over. It's over. The game is over. Unless we somehow turn the ball over, the game is over. Very efficient day. 18 to 24, 274 for Mason. There's no way you can snap the ball. You don't. So that's the thing. After a timeout, you don't have to wait for 5 seconds. The clock stops. You can go whenever. There's going to use your second timeout. Boy, Pete Carroll just blew it.
Why is that not being communicated on that sideline? Or is that just I'm going to take my chances with it? Because you broke that down, and it seemed pretty obvious, even to me, somebody who's
I'm
not
baffled by it. I know Pete Carroll's getting, and Pete Carroll's a great coach. I'm baffled by it. Baffled.
Jeez. All right, guys, we're winding down.
7-2 in 1-score games. Yeah, 147 left. They have no timeouts left. Yeah, you get one first down. And even if not, if you're kicking a field goal, it's over. The game's over. Thanks, Pete. That's right. Thanks, Pete.
What are your guys' takeaways? Let us know. Start sending them in. We'll read through them in the last couple minutes here. What'd you guys like? What you guys did not like?
Just hold on to the ball. I liked, because we'll end this thing as we go. I loved the run game, but the physicality. You have to be physical to run the ball. And we ran it efficiently today. I'd love to know what our yards per carry were. Our time of possession had to be really good. So all the things that you want as a coach when you go into a game, turnovers, 1-0 in our favor. So everything as a coach when you go into this game and you set goals of the week, these are our goals of the week. You got to get the ball snapped.
Yeah, got one.
Oh, Coach T had to take a timeout. It's the end of the game, end of the world. But I would imagine we're going to run the ball here and then just kick the field goal. You set goals of the week, and I think I don't know what the team's goals are, but if I was just an outsider looking in, I'd say that they hit the goals. Mm-hmm. You didn't give up big plays on their part. You didn't let DK didn't beat you. I thought JJ did a great job of containing him. I mean, if they score a touchdown on that last series, it's a different ball game.
Yep.
You hold them, and I just, I thought it's a good game. It's a game that you want to see the Steelers go on the road to a hostile environment against a team that is playing at home for the last time and is fighting for a playoff spot. So you're getting their best, and you take care of business. Mm-hmm. That's what you want to see.
I think the biggest takeaway from me, man, that's something
ball snapped, run the ball.
Love seeing.
Touchdown,
get through.
game
Nice.
over.
Night. Oh,
went
that's
down.
smart.
Game over. Drive home safe.
Clock management.
Even if
Clock management.
Even if he scores, it doesn't matter. Yeah, clock management was great.
Time of possession.
Time of possession was huge. Because we got ourselves in manageable second downs, in manageable third downs, and did what we had to do. I don't think there is any question in my mind who plays quarterback next week. Whether the Steelers are playing, whether the Ravens are playing all their guys or not playing their guys, it doesn't matter. To me, it stays with Mason. And it's over.
Look at that.
Naj, 122, over 200 yards on the ground. I mean, that's a recipe for winning football. Congratulations, Mike T, to another winning season. Obviously, the playoffs are probably still in limbo, maybe. Again, I could probably look at everything, but congratulations, Steelers fans. Happy New Year.
Look at that.
Happy New Year.
Look at that.
New Year's.
Yeah. Look at that, man.
Hope everyone has a great New Year. Hope everyone has a great night tonight. Everyone stays safe, like Spence said. Look forward to seeing y'all next
year. See you next year, guys.
Oh, yeah. Hey, see y'all next year.
I haven't got to use that joke at all today. Yeah.
All right, Spence.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for riding with us. We are, like Ben said, going to celebrate New Year's with Steeler victory. And stay plugged in, man. At Footballin with Ben on Instagram. Follow that if you are not already. Stay up to date when we start doing stuff like this, beer list, all that kind of stuff. Other than that, I just want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for an awesome year. Yep. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, being with us,
thanks
sharing.
For being our family.
Yeah, thanks for kicking it with us, man. This is a lot of fun. We appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Thanks for the last year that we got to do this.
You never know when it's going to end.
Yeah, you never know.
Thank you.
You never know. And so you got to appreciate what is here. So we love y'all. Have fun. Be safe, please. Have a great rest of your night. Peace.